smoke and a quick jam. Quick smoke and a quick jam. Yeah, it'll start. Just while people come in. We'll find out if anyone's in here in a minute. Okay. I think I actually hit the live button. Meaning I'm probably live. I get a little random here sometimes on the overnight, on the any night. Let's find out if anyone's actually here. I think I did hit the live button. Oh, crap, there's a whole bunch of people here. There's a whole bunch of friggin' people here. Sorry, I'm kind of random, you know. Kind of random. Oh, my camera. That's right. I put it down. Welcome to the Late Night Insomniac, where you never know what's going to happen. I might just randomly start playing a guitar. Looks like Paranormal White Noise is here. Greetings from Aruba. Alex Fox, the Mosier Boy. Fighting Spirit, Todd. Welcome. Dr. Love, they call me Dr. Love. I remember you, Dr. Love. How you doing tonight? Diary of Her Mind, Suicide Recovery, Don Broyles. Looks like we got a full house going on already. It's looking like a full house. How is everyone doing? Bowstar channel in Ireland. Ben Inya's vlogs. Dr. Love. Well, just kind of chilling for a minute, you know. Live chat. Yes, Paranormal White Noise. I was just getting there. That's right. I was just getting to live chat. That's right. Finley River Kennels. How you doing? Marliz Para from UK. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Marie is Parafam UK. There we go. Love wins. It's a little bit of a tongue twister. I think I got it, though. I think I got it. Congrats, Finley River Kennels. Well, let's see what the congrats is. Hello, Green Bay. It's been a while. I just want to thank you for all your love and support. I got monetized Saturday. Hey, congrats. Round of applause for you. Welcome to the low 2 to 3 figure income club. No, just kidding. I'm sorry. It's a good thing. It's a good thing for your channel. You know, I think the best thing about getting monetized is not about, this is just me. It's not so much about thinking you're going to get rich on YouTube. I mean, granted, some channels might explode and, you know, go big. But it's another step in your channel to legitimize it. That's just me. To make it more legitimate. I think when you got ads running on it and all that, that's just me. Just call me Marie. Okay, Marie. Jean-Marc Bauscher, how you doing? Mr. Breeze. Lulu, love you. Here but in bed. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Let's crank up a little music here, maybe. See what's going on with the music. Whoa, that's a lot of music. Just check something here. Okay, just kind of checking something there. Fighting Spirit, how you doing? By the way, says Marie and Dr. Love. We're just on a late night overnight. There is no plan. Mouty World, how you doing? Saying hi to Paranormal White Noise. Everyone's like, okay, Marie. Ben Inya's vlogs. Okay, Marie. Oh, boy. I'm not getting rich. Finley River Kennels. Yeah. No, I think it's a good step in your channel, though. It's an accomplishment. I'm happy for you. I really am. I'm happy for you. Hiya Truth saying hi to Dr. Love. You know, that always makes me think of that Kiss song, you know. They call me Dr. Love. Call me Dr. Love. Rev Quinn Project Unity. I'm back. I can't sleep. Hey, I'm back. I can't sleep, man. Come on, seriously. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I just love seeing everyone saying hi to everybody. I just love it. I love it. Everyone's talking. We're loving on each other. So what is Paranormal White Noise Zara up to? Oh, I got to watch that talk. Talk back. Real talk. Talk. I got to watch that. I got to make a note of that. I got to remember that. I got to watch a Mother Nature Halloween video. Mother Nature. Oh, great. Of course, I always grab a pen that won't write. That's right. I got to write that down. Mother Nature. I got Paranormal White Noise. I got to watch that talk back thing. Yeah, I got to watch that. Nothing, Dave. Sitting there with my coffee. Yeah, I got some coffee, too. Evil Abe's Meat Hole Manor. How you doing? Evil Abe's. Hold on a sec here. Oh, my goodness gracious. Chris White, how you doing? Just a minute here. I'm just looking at something real quick. Just a message I just saw. How you doing, Evil Abes? Meathole Manor. Been a while. Good to see ya. And we're just calling Marie. Marie's Parafam UK. Yeah, I know it starts flying a little bit. Suicide Recovery, how you doing tonight? K-Dog McKee, how you doing tonight? I got Java Monster, Mocha, and Reese Peanut Butter Cookies. I ate some cookies with my wife tonight, actually. They were double chocolate ones. There's some more in there if my kid hasn't found them and eaten them all. Davros Von Scotto. Davros Von Scotto, how you doing? How you doing? My mic is cutting out sometimes? Really? Interesting. Hold on. I wonder if the old Yeti needs a new cord or something. You'll have to let me know. You'll have to let me know. My monitor says it's working good. That's interesting. Mike's fine here. Huh. That's a big huh. Kind of huh. You sound 100. That is a lie. Sounds great here. Huh. Well, we'll keep an eye on that. You know, I always tell people, don't ever worry about telling the host that you think there could be a problem with audio, video, something like that. Believe me, I think it's a good thing. Because that way the host actually knows something might be up or not. We'll keep an eye on it if it gets bad. Guess there's something on YouTube after all. Sounds great here, Dr. Love says. All right, well, you know, it is an old Yeti. I mean, it's an old plug, you know. My guitar cord went out. I had to find another cord in the house. That's why I was playing a little bit when I started the stream out. I was just found a new cord lying downstairs. I got to go over to Guitar Center somewhere and get a new one. Good to see you, High Truth. Mr. Breeze, how you doing? 32 up in the house on the Insomniac. Yes, they did, Davros. Yep, somebody said that on the last stream, actually. Now, the good news about the last stream, Davros, we didn't drop, and we didn't. Oh, somebody's here. Hold on. Somebody's here. No, somebody's here. Hold on, just a minute. I'm getting all excited now. Hold on a sec here. Turns out someone's in my house. Hold on, just a minute here. Let me crank up the desktop audio, and I got to find my, where is it? Zoom room. Zara came to join us. She's having her coffee in Germany. I'm moving. There we go. How you doing, Zara?
I'm all right, my dear. How are you?
I'm going to get some earphones on here. Hold on a sec here. Bear with me a sec. Aha. Headphones.
Aha.
I'm getting there. I'm getting to the plug. Are you there?
No, I'm here.
No, I'm here.
Yeah.
Paranormal White Noise joining us. How you doing, Zara?
Our what?
What?
I'm all right.
Oh, my goodness. Everyone's saying good morning to Zara. Yeah.
I don't know why they make that, Todd. You make mornings look bright. I don't know how, Todd, because half the time I'm half asleep.
Yeah. See, everyone's got, we're doing the Insomniac here, but if I know there's some new faces in there. And, yep, I'm on Twitter, Evil Abes, yep. But Zara's in Germany, so for Zara, she's just waking up, guys. It's probably around, 8 in the morning or something?
No, 12 minutes past 10.
12 minutes past 10.
Yeah, 12 minutes past 9 in the UK.
Yeah. Mr. Breeze says, what? LOL. Nina Landis has to make some coffee, and Big Tiny Goldilocks Hernandez. Yeah, so just hanging out. Can't sleep. I'm wide awake.
I did see. Should I say I browsed through your last stream.
Oh, wow.
I browsed through it
Oh,
this morning.
I know that the title looked kind of shocking a little bit, but you know,
No,
most people got it. What I was trying to say.
I was half expecting to see people up there with you, and it's like gone 3 hours. Dave on his own.
No.
Like respect.
Actually, we did almost 4 hours for about a little over 800 views. So thank you, everyone that showed up earlier.
Very nice.
Yeah, it was just me. It was just me, kind of like the old days when I used to, you know. And we didn't have it. Oh, thank you, Todd. Todd's dropping my Twitter. Someone asked if I had a Twitter. Thanks, Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've had an earthquake in New Zealand, according to Chris White.
Really? Is that now? Is that unusual? I don't know the New Zealand what they get for earthquakes. Is that normal?
I've got no idea.
Well, Chris, let us know. Enlighten us.
Well, I know that the one that they had in Izmir, Turkey, a few years ago, I can't remember what it was, where my mum's second holiday home is about an hour and a half away from the airport, and even she felt it there, where she is.
Wow.
There's been one here in, was it 2004, 2006? I think it was something like 4.2.
4.2.
Actually, sort of remember that. It's sort of because I felt a very light vibration.
Oh, now look at that. Chris White says, yes, it's normal for us in New Zealand.
I didn't know New Zealand. Actually, no, yes, they are, aren't they? They are on a plate.
Look, when you come to Green Bay Wacky, you're going to learn something here. We've just learned that earthquakes are now normal in New Zealand. So if you're going to move to New Zealand, it's probably good not to get expensive china or things like that. Probably cheap plastic, from Walmart, plastic forks. What else? It's like
no glass.
Yeah, no glasses.
Flutes.
Shoe Nice Classic Uploads. Good to see you. Cheers. Good morning. Good to see you. And we've got someone else I saw in here. Killer Whale. Killer Whale's in here. Good
Killer
to see
Whales,
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any plan. There's no plan today.
You never do, Dave.
Sometimes I'm structured. Sometimes I have a list with questions and,
Yeah, but not on the Insomniac.
Sometimes I have, but rare.
Very rare.
Yeah. 420 says, time to whack it.
A420.
And we've got Anthony Bresler's in there. Good morning. Welcome to the Overnight Insomniac, whatever happens. Gail B.
Where's everybody else?
I don't know.
They all asleep.
They could be. I don't know. I was just talking. Well, I was just in a hangout with some friends, and a couple of them were going to sleep, but a couple were staying awake,
Yeah.
We'll find out. Who's awake? They come out of the woodwork,
Slowly but surely, yeah.
Yeah.
They do indeed. So how did Mrs. Wacky enjoy your stream the other night?
Actually, she did a lot. I got a lot of private messages. People really liked hearing my wife speak, and she did here and there. I mean, she definitely made a presence, but she's a little shy. She doesn't go on camera. In case you're wondering, people, my wife joined me on my prayer stream, and it was a good prayer stream, and everyone seemed to like it, and we had 65 people in there. So I was making the jokes because I always get nervous when I do those. I'm like, it's a prayer stream, But no, everyone's asked me to do more of them, so I'll probably do.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And they're
Well, it's not my cup of tea, but
It's
I
okay.
did pop in and say hello briefly.
It's okay. It's quite all right. It's quite all right. I'm not people's cup of tea even when I'm just wacky, let alone do a prayer stream. So,
Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
oh my goodness gracious.
Mind you, I think we can say that about all ourselves anyway.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna just make a slight adjustment here if I can make it work. Just bear with me a sec here. There we go. Let's see if that works. There we go. I get a little music going in the background, just minor amount. Study Boy New Zealand's out there. Hope you're okay from the earthquake.
Yeah, I'll have to ask how Bryce is and Heather is. See how they are.
Yeah.
Were you near Paul?
Oh yeah, I know. Well, there's two Bryces that I know down there. The one, and then there's the dude behind the camera, Bryce, and then there's Isaac, who used to be a band in New Zealand, but now he's like Kiwana Explorer or something like that. I forget. Yeah.
420 isn't using StreamYards.
Yeah, I'm a Zoom dude. I use
StreamYards.
Yeah, I'm a Zoom dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
wow. That'll be interesting. Sorry, I'm reading a message, and I'm just reading a message somewhere. I'm looking for something.
Uh-huh. I see.
Yeah, it's just something weird that just kind of... I'll find out about it later. Study Boy New Zealand. There was an earthquake? Well, you live there.
There was an earthquake in New Zealand.
McFly! 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 He must have slept through it. Yeah, Study Boy New Zealand, Chris White, said that there was a 5.5 on the Richter scale earthquake in New Zealand.
At 6:16 p.m.
Yeah. Well, I suppose if he was like, he could have been skydiving or something, he would have felt, I don't know.
Well, it also depends on where, okay, New Zealand's like the UK, it's an island. So it could be that it was on one side and Paul's on the other side.
Well, that Mosier boy, don't look into it too deeply. It's a bunch of people that just can't sleep, so they're like, where the hell else am I gonna go? Mosier boy says it's so awesomely amazing, however it comes to hang out and support Wacky, no matter time of day, morning, or night. I know for a fact, though, people love to come and talk to each other as well. I'm just the host,
You're just the host.
Yeah.
Well, I know if you've not done an Insomniac for a few days, I actually miss them.
Yeah.
So even for myself being on, sort of being in Europe, it's like, Dave, you coming on? Dave, you coming on? I fancy watching an Insomniac. What you doing? And it's like,
I'm sorry,
days, no Insomniac, and we get Insomniac withdrawals.
Well, yeah. Alyssa Parish Rock fam, how you doing, Alyssa? And Diary of Her Mind, that's not true, Dave. I wouldn't come here if I didn't enjoy being here. I know. I'm humble, Diary of Her Mind. No, last night I was actually going to do one, but I stayed up for a while with my wife. We had fun. We were watching a movie and stuff. So anyway, of course it got late, and then I was thinking about doing Insomniac. Then I got in a hangout call with a friend, and then we talked for a couple hours almost, and I was like, by then it was like 6 in the morning. I'm like, nah, no Insomniac tonight. So, Melissa Bays is out there. Good to see you. I think I did get my camera problem fixed, though.
What was it?
I took both webcams and I plugged them into the 3.0 ports on my gaming computer that I built. They seem to be running in the 3.0 ports without glitching.
All right. What did you have them in before? Did you have them in a hub?
No, I've got a lot. I built this gaming computer with about, jeepers, I must have about 16 USBs on the back of it. Yeah. But, some are just 2.0. I went to the 3.0s. And it seemed to not glitch. So I did 4 hours earlier. So, and it didn't glitch. Oh. Nope, didn't cut out.
Oh,
or
that's
anything.
good.
That was really bothering me. I hate, me and techno problems. I hate it.
Well, I just get on where you hear it anyway. When you do get around to watching that stream, no rush, by the way. You just hear occasionally from my mic on my camera. It's like that, zzz. And I'm just thinking, could it be because I've got it plugged into my hub? So I thought, well, next time I'll plug it straight into the laptop and see if it does it still.
It's possible because the hub's an extension of the USB. It's not the full.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's possible. Now, when I watch that stream, I am going to watch it today. Am I going to hear things like, get out! Get out!
It's a talk stream.
I'm just kidding.
It's just talking.
I'm just kidding.
I think you'll actually quite enjoy it, especially the second part.
Yeah. Thank you, Moser Boy, by the way. Revy Quinn, what are you saying? Isn't that true, Green Bay Wacky? You can't help anyone unless you learn to help yourself. I was thinking too big. Can't help homeless people, but I can buy them lunch. Kindness goes a long way sometimes. Yeah, but that was kind of like random, Revy Quinn. I'm just like, what brought that on? It's all right. I'll give you a round of applause, though. It's just kind of like, Phil Dogs. Now, if there was an earthquake in New Zealand, did people in Australia feel it? I don't know. Is there a tidal wave or something? I don't know. John's Life. Bought a magazine for that 22 rifle, paid near what I did for the rifle for that magazine. These are like really random comments tonight. I think we'll just change the stream to random comments, Zara.
Well, it's improv.
Yeah. I'm laughing. I love random comments. I do. Hey, Jim Wallace, alias Mr. Graphics out there. That was a nice.
Hey, morning, Jim.
Yeah, that was a nice comment you left, by the way, Jim, on that video earlier. Thank you, by the way. Phil Dog says we rarely get earthquakes here in Australia. Oh, Study Boy New Zealand said it was 303 miles away from him.
That's why he couldn't.
Now, I don't know how to take this. This is kind of borderline on my rule about offensive channel names, but I guess that's not. But fuck.
Yeah, it is borderline.
It's borderline.
It's borderline.
See. We'll go with it for now.
Yeah.
Hey, but yeah. Yep, I'm on live chat. I'm on live chat, Nina, because Zara got me to go on live chat. See,
it's good that if I'm not around, you've got other people to remind you.
Yeah.
So that's good. Nice one, guys.
Yeah.
Morning, Herman.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is.
Buttfugger says I'll behave. It's okay. Can I just say Fugger? I'm going to say Butt Fugger. That's what I'm going to call you, just to make myself feel better. Welcome to the stream, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Not you, Butt Fugger.
Oh, gosh. Well, I thought you were being nice to me for once, Dave. Thanks.
No, Dave's not going to change a habit of a lifetime.
No, that's true. That's awesome.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, Dave, Zara and I, we were in almost an Australian Metal stream the other night, and
yes.
It was great. By the way, you cannot keep us in line, Zara. It's tough to do,
I do my best.
She tried.
Well, you know the new rules, Herman. I'm trying to keep things clean, so
Sorry, Herman. By the way, Dave, you don't have to worry where you dropped that F-bomb in your last stream, because I saw. So YouTube allow F-bombs, obviously, but it's not as the swearing is over the top.
Oh,
so you don't have to worry about that.
No, I wasn't worried about that at all. It was me talking to myself is actually what it was. That's all it was.
It? Oh,
yeah.
Right. You do know that's the first sign of madness, don't you?
Yeah. Well, the chat, maybe some of you don't know it because some of you are here. I've sort of been on this quest the past couple weeks on the Insomniac overnight to clean it up. It's my own personal thing to try to clean it up so it's a little cleaner. I don't know what else to say. That's all. I'm on a personal mission just to make it a little more family friendly. Believe me, you can swear like a mofo, you know, and you can monetize all day on YouTube. It's not about YouTube, it's about me. It's a personal decision for the audience, I guess, is what it is.
You know, Dave, I made a personal decision earlier on my stream too.
Oh, you came to
What was
Jesus,
that?
Herman. You came to Jesus, Herman. Thanks.
God.
Oh, no, sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
I called without mentioning, I called it the Green Bay Wacky rule.
What's
It's
the green?
Oh, right. Okay.
No, it's not a bad. This is not a bad thing. This is not going to go in a bad direction here. I decided to honestly, I prayed about this. I thought about this so much, and I decided to go and kind of be like you in terms of unblocking people.
Oh.
And yeah, and I tried it once and it screwed me over. I'm trying it again, and you know what? I think it's going to be good this time because, you know, and again, I didn't have to do it. You know, I didn't have to do it. I know it's my channel. I can do whatever I want on it. But I thought you made a good point. You know, but I feel like a total hypocrite right now, and here's what I'll tell you why. Because I went on Cab 7 stream and ranted about people that I've blocked, and now they're not blocked. It's like, what the hell? Now what do I do?
You know what?
Now I'm stuck.
No, you're not stuck.
know?
I'll tell you what to do. But let me just say hi to a few people.
Okay,
like
go ahead.
KG Cichlids is in here, and Thames the Kiwi's in her now.
Yeah, hey, Tim.
We've got Don Broyles is in here now. Ray the Fam, just to name a few. You know, Herman, we'll see what Zara says about this. I was thinking about this tonight myself, that very thing that you said. And I just think as you keep doing your channel, you just keep making decisions. And sometimes they're hour by hour, sometimes they're day by day.
Yeah.
You know, when you make changes, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, so don't be too hard on yourself,
Well,
you know?
and I noticed after the stream I lost 10 people. I don't know if I was purged or if it was real 10 people. I was like, oh crap. You know, who knows? I mean, and it's okay. I'm not like worried about it, but I have the new Herman mentality, but the old Herman mentality sometimes comes up like, oh my gosh, people are gonna think he's a hypocrite. Oh, he ranted about people. Yeah, like you said, Dave. You know,
well, what?
I had
Okay.
to change.
Now I missed you up on that stream. What?
No, you were there. You were there.
Okay,
Dave,
well,
you were there.
Well, which rant?
It was the one. It was the I blocked you because rant.
Oh, that stream. Okay.
Yeah. Well, like I ranted about like 3 people that I blocked, and then now they're not blocked anymore. So now I feel like a total idiot. But I mean, I think the main point of it was I got stuff out, which was good.
So, do you want to block them again, or are you saying you're
No.
happy that you unblocked them?
I'm happy that I unblocked them, but I'm worried about how people are going to think.
It doesn't really matter what people think. At the end of the day, it's what you think.
Yeah, see, but that was the chair. I promise. That was really. I swear that was the chair. We're sitting here serious talking, and the chair goes off.
I'm just listening.
No, I know the chair just went off, Dave. It sounded like I farted over here. Oh wait,
my
we're
God.
not.
Well, even if you did, you know.
Yeah, but
I don't judge on the Wacky
so
stream.
I took the mask off on Cab's stream, and then now I'm worried that the same people that watch that stream are going to watch my stream and go, "Oh my gosh, what is he doing? Is he like not thinking?" You know, again, it's dumb.
I'll tell you what. While you're over here babbling, I'll say hi to Megan's blog. Okay.
Yes, please. Megan's blog. Hi, Megan's blog.
I'm just kidding. You know, Herman, do what your heart tells you to do, and do what your heart tells you to do. And if you got to make changes later, you'll have to make changes. You know.
Yeah, but I think what you said, Dave, is actually pretty accurate. Here on YouTube, it's minute by minute. It can be day by day changes on the channel. I mean, our channels are always changing. Some of them stay the same, but you know. But I actually am very grateful to be out here. By the way, I didn't even say that yet. But I actually
love you, Herman.
I know.
Some people.
No, we don't.
Yeah, that's
Sorry
right.
about that.
Sorry, I wanted to let the chat think there was a love relationship going on here, when in fact, actually Herman hacked my account and he blackmailed me. He said, "I've got the receipts and the proof, and if you don't let me up, I'm gonna show everyone what you did at Dairy Queen the other night."
Dave,
See, Don Broyles it in the chat. He's turned around and said, "That's your channel, Herman. You do do what you feel best, and it's like with all our with everybody's channels,
Right.
sort of Dave's, yours, mine, people in the chat. At the end of the day, it's our own channels.
Right.
It's what we decide to do on our own channels. And I'm going to be very blunt. I do apologise, Dave.
Go ahead.
And it's like, and if you don't like somebody's channel, just unsubscribe and close the door on the way out. Hate to, it's just being honest. That's what I do.
Yeah.
There's channels that I used to be subscribed to, but I'm not anymore because of various different reasons.
Right.
And it's like, well, why should I follow those channels if I don't even go to them? I don't even watch them anymore. So it's just like.
And the other thing too, Herman, there's been a few channels I had to unsubscribe to for various reasons back in the day, and the channel owner actually changed legitimately, and I resubscribed to them because they actually really became someone different. So
Yeah.
hey, whatever you feel like doing here,
Yeah.
Herman.
'Cause I think the thing is too, I actually made the
Come to
point.
think of it, I think I'm gonna unsubscribe from you right now and just.
Oh, I love it. Dave, that's
I would
funny.
never unsubscribe.
No,
from
I
you.
know.
Never.
Um,
Never.
Dislike the wacky stream. Got it. All right. No, but it's like I made the point tonight, or actually now last night. I said, look, just because you're unblocked does not mean I like you. Does not mean that I'm going to get along with you. It just means I'm going to tolerate you. And you can come in here, and you can say I'm fat, ugly, whatever they want to. No one did that. I'm just saying. But
Well, I made that point on my forgiveness stream the other night, and that wasn't my prayer stream. My point was that if there is a channel that's being extremely mean or hateful or rude,
see,
it's back. There it comes.
I'm up here, and it goes down. Awesome.
It should be back. Hold on. Yep, it's back. Fine. Just hit refresh and stay in the chat, and it'll be back.
Yeah, just wait for us.
Yeah, just wait for us. That's what we're saying.
Just wait.
We'll be back momentarily with some good comedy.
I think I get more disconnects when I start bringing Zoom into it. I don't know. It seems like
It's crazy.
I don't know.
Have you thought about just doing just a Zoom only stream, Dave?
Yeah, but then I can't switch screens. I can't have my music the way I want it. And
Right. Makes sense.
yeah.
Makes sense.
Patrick Hollett, good to see you. Will the Rocker, good to see you. Don Dent Fam, good to see you. Alex Radford, good to see you. I started the stream with some guitar, Alex.
You did.
Yeah.
Oh, Patrick, I saved someone's life a couple of days ago.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Nice one, Patrick.
Nice. Wow. Patrick, my old baseball buddy, we played baseball online a lot lately. And he beat me like 15 times in a row. So, but anyway, I just thought I'd mention that. Totally random fact. But go ahead, Dave. We were about to talk.
No, I was just kind of making the point that we can all come together in a stream, and if people have different things that I don't want to really be part of, they can do that on their channel, and that's fine. That's I accept every. And I even made this point too, as kind of sick and twisted as this might sound. What some people do on one channel that people call bad or hateful or whatnot, some people actually like that. And who am I to say that you can't be entertained? I mean, look at how popular freaking Jerry Springer is in those kind of shows, right?
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
oh yeah. Or Howard Stern or stuff like that. Yeah. There's a lot of popular things that not everyone follows. See, that's something I'm realizing, Dave, that we all have different tastes here on YouTube. If someone likes to go to a drama channel, they can go to a drama channel. If someone wants to go to a channel where they're like, dare I say, slaughtering chickens? I don't know. I'm just throwing something extreme out there.
Well, let's put it this way.
what? That was like totally extreme.
I know it was
You
extreme.
just put that picture in the chat's mind.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
I hope Lovey's not watching because she'll kick my ass.
Think of it in this way.
Are your hands above the waist, by the way, Herman?
If everybody had exactly the same interests, exactly the same likes, dislikes, so on and so forth, then wouldn't it be boring?
It'd be very boring. If we all agreed on everything all the time, that would be boring as hell.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We'd all have one channel. We'd all have like one big channel.
Exactly.
It wouldn't. There would be no
Look at
difference.
Tams the Kiwi says everyone has the right to be different. It doesn't make them wrong. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And I surely don't have to block them, from my channel just because they're doing something on their channel.
The thing that I still battle, Dave, in terms of, I guess, blocking people, is if like my friends are being attacked by a certain channel. Then I think, should I block that channel? It's like, well, no, because they're not really. I mean, they're doing something to my friends. I don't like it, but they're not doing anything to me. Sadly, they're going after one of my friends. Should I block that?
Switzerland.
What was that, Zara?
I'm Switzerland.
You're Switzerland? Yeah, no, I need to become.
Yep.
I need to become Switzerland.
Yep.
But I kind of have developed that. I developed something different since I've been on YouTube. I don't, I don't like someone attacking my friends, but I'm not going to be like, oh, you're blocked because you attacked my friend. It's like, I don't like it. I'm not going to follow that person's channel, but I'm just not going to block them.
Well, I'm kind of changing the way I feel about these situations as I keep being on YouTube day after day, month after month. And, if you start getting bogged down in all the different craziness, trying to fight everyone's battles, it's hard. You don't get anywhere. And
right.
I've said it the other day on my stream. If I'm friends with someone, hey, I'm privately, here's my shoulder to cry on, you can vent to me. I'm there for you,
Mm-hmm.
It's just...
Yeah.
Some people are just so quick to go to a public battle, I'm just not, that's all.
No, I don't do that. I defended 2 people 3 years ago and actually got jumped on myself and was told to kill myself. I did shut down all social media for about 4 or 5 days. Came back, created paranormal white noise, and I've looked forward ever since. I don't get involved with stuff. Somebody comes after me personally, I defend myself. But as for people that I know and stuff that happened to them, I'll support them behind the scenes. But I won't do anything, streams, or that's not what I'm about.
No, me neither.
So I don't do that. And if I tend to have a dispute with somebody, the sort of majorly dispute, I will try and sort that out behind the scenes, because why bring it onto YouTube when it can be discussed like adults in the background?
Right. Yeah. I agree with that, Zara, but see that's hard for a lot of people to do. Like, a lot of people just want to do, like, rush straight to the stream and go, oh, I got to do a stream about this person. They said this about me. It's like,
I know.
And I get it. I've seen it. And I trust me, I've been tempted to do it too. And I'm like, no, it's not going to help. It won't help.
Well, your brain will explode from all that stress of the situation. And you know what I find generally happens is you start getting in the private, hangouts and stuff like that, and you start Brian, this guy and this video, and you don't really, talk about your real life, what's going on. You don't talk about how to grow on YouTube. You're just kind of focused on all that bad stuff, and nothing. You don't get anything done, I guess, would be,
Yeah, and I was going to add. Oh, go ahead, Zara.
No, I was just going to repeat, just going to mention a comment by 420. Yeah, you are right, but the problem is, the people that did that to me know that I have a mental illness, and I twice tried to commit suicide, but that was that sort of late teens, early 20s. Wow. So to say something like that to somebody like myself with the type of mental illness that I have, not good.
right. Definitely not good at all. But
and it's just everybody in the chat. I am open about my mental illness. I don't hide it. I have discussed it in other places. So
You always have been like that, Zara. You've been very open about that, actually. A lot of people wouldn't share that kind of information on live, but you have. I think sometimes, though, I have a sense that you do it sometimes to try to help other people that maybe have similar... I don't know. I just feel, let them know it's okay. You're not alone. There's others.
Well, I've had, it'll be next year, my my mental health group is specific to what I have will be 10 years old next year. So I've been being a mental health advocate longer than what I've been doing paranormal. So passion of mine, something close to my heart.
Definitely. And, you know, I've gotten better at, you know, being more open about my mental illness, you know, anxiety. You know, I think I've always been honest about it, but I'm getting more comfortable talking about it and not being like, oh, you know, I'm having anxiety today, you know. Although I've learned to kind of deal with it better now. I don't hold it in as much. I let it out. I mean, not usually on the streams, but I just, you know, if I need to vent to a friend or say, hey, look, I'm having a bad day today. Many friends in this community have said, hey, vent to me. I said, what if it's the same stuff? They're like, not he, them, whoever it may be. Sorry, I just said he. I don't know why, but you know, like whoever it is, I'll say, what if it's the same stuff? Doesn't matter. It's the same stuff. Who cares? You're a friend of mine. You know, I have so many friends in this community, actually family members in this community. So it's crazy. But I know Greamy Wacky has always said that, you know, I've been honest about my anxiety from the beginning, and I have. I try to be, at least. I try to be as honest as I can with everybody, and you know, my real name leaked out earlier on my stream, and I just didn't even give a crap about it. I said, all right, and you know,
I don't even know your real name. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't even know your real name.
No, he told me. He told me. I forgot it. That's all.
You can say it. I really don't give a crap.
No, I forgot. I forgot. No, I think I remember it.
It's a dirty name.
Yeah. By the way, the Joe Sankovich is out there.
The Joe Sankovich is in there.
And Joy Sumter is out there too, by the way. And she says, I never tried to commit suicide, but I thought of it multiple times. You know, Joy, I think everyone really does at some point. You hit a low point in your life, and you know, I just found out, unfortunately, that someone at my kid's high school, 16-year-old, actually did do that. I just heard that a couple hours ago. I was like, so sad.
There was a boy in, I think it was in my nephew's year. We're only going maybe about two months back. He committed suicide. Yeah, unfortunately. And that's it.
Permanent solution to a temporary problem is what I always say.
Yeah.
True. Oh, and Nina has said, Dave, by the way, there are only 3 people that I would talk to privately, and that is Wacky, Cab, and Zara.
Oh, thanks.
I've been told to read that out to you because you probably would have missed it.
Yeah, I was looking down. I was answering a comment in the message I got. But
well,
yeah.
just to up the mood a little bit.
Yeah.
And this goes for everybody. And it's a tip I've learned over the years, and I'm going to pass it over to everybody.
Yeah.
If you're having a bad day, whether it be because you're in a depression, just in sort of winter blues, whatever it may be, just keep in the back of your mind, tomorrow's a different day, tomorrow's a different chapter. So whatever, if you're feeling bad about yourself, oh, I really wanted to get out of bed today, but I couldn't. It doesn't matter. Tomorrow's a new day. And what is actually being shown as fact, if you allow those occasional days where you're just going to mooch on the sofa, you're just going to say, or as I say, you're going to have a duvet day, it is actually good for your mental health overall, for everybody in the whole world. So if you're feeling like that, don't feel bad for doing it. You have to allow yourself to have the odd day here and there to feel like that. Tomorrow's a new chapter. You can try again tomorrow, but don't feel bad about what you can't achieve today. I just wanted to pass that on because it helps me.
No, that's good advice because, you know, I remember some of those times I was feeling so low. I was going through financial problems and all that kind of stuff, and stress. And I actually, you know, I was thinking those thoughts, the evil thoughts, and I took it one day at a time. And little by little, I started
Baby
coming
steps.
back, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden the problems slowly went away. And I was like,
Exactly. And
it took
if you-
weeks, sometimes a month,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. And
It's
if
that-
you've got, it's that they always say baby steps, and don't try and to solve the larger problems first. Try and solve the smaller problems, because then you'll find as those smaller problems get solved, that larger problem that you had is going to be dramatically reduced because of these smaller problems.
And, Tams the Kiwi says we have a high suicide rate in New Zealand. 47, we have 4.7K people, but 13 people a week commit suicide. It's really sad. There's so much shame on mental illness. Wait a minute. New Zealand's? That's only 4,700. There's got to be more people in New Zealand. 4,700. Am I reading that right?
4.K. Don't know.
I never knew. How many people are in New Zealand? Come on, we got some people here. I'm like, that sounds really small, like not even enough to keep the Walmart in business, you know?
Well, I'm gonna put a fact out there, okay, to do with my mental illness. For those of you that don't know, have not heard me say it before, I've got bipolar disorder type 2, and I'm ultra rapid cycling. So, and people with bipolar, their suicide rate is 20 to 30% higher. And for those people that do have bipolar disorder, the ones with type 2, because our depression phases tend to be that much longer than those with type 1, the actual suicide rate for bipolar type 2s, again, is a lot higher.
I wasn't laughing at you. It's the time.
I know, Dave.
I know that it came from, they corrected themselves. They said 4.7 million. I'm like, now that sounds a little more believable. 5 million or more in New Zealand. That sounds a little more believable. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's high.
Thank you for
That's
those
a high
emojis. Who's the emoji? Will the Rocker. And I just want to say hi to Divine K. Raven coming in the stream. Very simple. I used to think about suicide a lot when I was a teen, and I know about again until after my husband passed away 15 months ago. I know my kids need me, so I'm not going to go anywhere. You know what? There's always, I guarantee anyone that does that would find out they're loved by someone maybe they didn't even know.
Yeah.
You know?
I went up on Cap 7's stream one time the week after he talked about suicide on his stream, and I admitted that I was having suicidal thoughts, for a while before that. And he told me, he said, Herman, I don't want to meet you like this, but I will kick your ass if you even think about it. I'm like, I took that as, oh my gosh. And like everyone up there on the panel, Francis was up there, Aniki was up there. They're like, we'll kick your ass too, Herman. Yeah, there we go. And he said, that's not the way I want to try to meet you, Herman. But if I have to kick your ass to get, and it's scary to have those thoughts because I'd never had them before. They were new to me, and I'm thinking, what's going on with me? What the hell's going on? I don't even know what's going on.
Well, you know what I'm going to say about this subject, probably, right? You already know before I say it.
But just say it anyway. I want to hear it.
I think it's the devil that wants people to do that.
Yeah, no,
it
wants
is. To make you go away and make you feel it's like the devil on your shoulder kind of thing. Go away.
Yeah.
Go away. Go away.
Makes you feel like you're nothing.
Go away.
Yeah.
That's just me.
I'll mention. Just want to mention something that it's actually. It's not to do with me, but it's very personal to me because it's to do with a family member. Bless their soul. My first stepfather used to be quite a successful businessman. Everything went to pot, marriage went to pot, literally everything. He ended up living back at home with his mum. Tried to restart, nothing happened. It was just the year before. He did actually ultimately die. Sorry guys if this is a bit more morbid.
We never know where the Hey, we don't know where the Insomniacs...
It's just, this is just what happens in life with people.
Keep going, Zoe. I want to hear
he ended up being depressed, but hid behind a mask. I did see your comment, Glenn. Good morning.
Glenn.
But he disappeared. We had the helicopter out. We had the police dogs out. We put a post on Facebook. Thankfully, somebody we know said that they saw him at X time heading into town. Ultimately, he was found by a cleaning lady, barely breathing, because he'd taken a lot of tablets, rushed into hospital, but into a coma, medical coma. They managed to get the toxins out the system. But then something else happened and they had to do a tracheotomy or whatever it's called there to slit here to put an air tube down, and caught the MRSA, the hospital virus, and ended up that's actually what he died of in the end. So. But if it wasn't for that virus, the catching the hospital virus, he would have actually pulled through. So I understand because where I've been there myself, but life stresses. So if you see somebody that could possibly be heading down that route, just turn around and say to them, "I'm there for you." Right. Ask them how they are, but I just wanted to bring sort of thank you guys telling me which way round it was. That is the reality of what it's like. I've seen it from obviously thankfully I wasn't successful, but to actually go through it myself from what I was feeling and actually seeing a close family member go through it and actually be successful is, even for me, it was a wake-up call.
Well, I have personal experience with this subject because my wife's sister's daughter's husband, Kurt, I was friends with him. I grew up with him in the family, so to speak. 3 beautiful kids, and one night he went out to a little shack out in the middle of a cornfield and with a gun, and we got the 3 o'clock call. He took his life. So I have experience with suicide. I experienced with a family member. I have and I'll never forget that call. And I'll always say this, people out in the chat, when I go to family get-togethers and I see the wife and the children, it's like a ghost of him there. Like, he should be here. He should be here.
Yeah.
He should be here. I don't know. I'll never know why he did that. You want to know something funny? Maybe his wife saw things I didn't see, but he was like the life of the party. Guy that was always just laughing and joking, like me, and never even knew that for some reason something was just eating at him to that point. Even with the wife and kids, wasn't enough. So
sometimes it isn't.
Yeah. And
but anyway, less of the hard topic.
That's all right.
I know.
Hey.
I know.
Who is that? Jugo Adays. I'm trying to pronounce that. Welcome to the stream. And we've got JCT. We've got Gail
Mama
B.
Rock.
Mama Rock. Mama Rock. How you doing?
Good morning, Mama Rock.
Good morning.
JCT. David Melbourne.
Yes. Angels
Among Us.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was doing your job for you. And I told Glenn off for doing that the other day to me as well.
No, I love it when people on the panel shout out the channel because then I don't have to do it. I love saying hi. Chrissy. Oh, no, it's okay, Chrissy. It was a long time ago. I swear, sometimes when I look back at my life, I can relate to so many people on so many things, whether it's suicide, gambling, divorce, children. I start looking at all the stuff in my life, and I'm like, wow, believe it or not, I never say it, but I have some minor bouts with anxiety and depression. Maybe not on a clinical level, but sometimes there's a lot of stress being a husband, trying to provide, pay the bills, run the YouTube. I get that. I actually get times where my chest hurts and I'm sweaty and I freeze mode. I just want to go lie.
Anxiety.
Yeah, I actually sometimes wrestle with that. Maybe not to the degree of other people, but I can kind of relate to that,
I think we all do. I think it's just something that's not really spoken about. Obviously, I know that there's the stigma around mental illness. Thankfully, it's not as bad as what it was, say, 10 years ago. But I think the more people that on like platforms like YouTube or others, Facebook or whatever, I think the more people that actually talk about it openly, because there is no shame. We all go through it. I think the more that we can actually talk about these things openly, that eventually there will be no stigma attached to mental illness whatsoever.
I usually just got to find ways to snap out of it. Something that, makes me feel happier. I gotta find. Yeah. Sometimes I'll pick up my guitar, or I don't care if it's having a cigarette, watching TV. Just the mind's gotta stop focusing on that. No, go away. It's like, I want to be happy, or happier.
Yeah.
And of course, it's different for everybody too. Anxiety and depression is different for everybody that has it. It's not always the same thing. Like, what triggers me might not trigger you or you, Dave, or anybody that has anxiety and depression. I mean, it's different triggers are for different people. So, but I agree with you, Dave. Just doing something. Getting your mind off it, listening to music, playing video games, doing a live stream on YouTube, or doing whatever we need to do to get our minds off of it.
Oh my goodness! I'm just reading Mama Rock's comment. My uncle, my pop's brother, put a shotgun in his mouth and then put a rope around his neck. None of us knew he was so down and out. He had a great job. He was an engineer. He was broken inside. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Very similar story to what I was saying, Mama. Wow. Wow. Yeah. And I know some people it's not as easy. I mean, you might be, I live in a house. I'm in a suburb. I got computers and music and all. You might be a person that's in some little apartment down the basement somewhere, all alone. You don't have a wife. You don't have kids. And I could see how,
But I'm in the ceiling.
Yeah, you're in the ceiling. So I could just see how that empty feeling could be even more severe for someone that maybe they can't even get out of the house. You don't have a car to drive. You can't drive. Maybe you're in a wheelchair. So like you said,
agoraphobic.
Yeah. So I could see how that could just be on a, Yeah.
But I think what a lot of people don't realize, that there are so many thousands of people that actually social media is their lifeline for whatever reason.
No, I'm glad you said that, because you know what? I get a lot of people, and that makes me want to keep being on YouTube, because I have a lot of people said, you know what? I was really depressed. I was really having this crappy day, and I came to your live. You wouldn't think.
I see that all the time.
And people say, just get in the chat. You were making me laugh. I started talking to people, and I didn't feel so bad all of a sudden. So I get moved by that sometimes. That just being a stupid little comedian, entertainer guy could change someone's day,
Okay, gonna be blunt.
Yeah.
It could be, without you actually realizing, Dave, somebody coming to one of your streams, like one of the Insomniacs, but not like as we're talking now, but when it's a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
It could be that has literally saved their life. Literally. I've known things like I've known that's happened across my social media, obviously from my own group and just being around on social media for donkey's years. So it is. Yeah, I see it many a time in your chat. Oh, Dave, it's such a good way to start the morning. You know, I've done Insomniac, everybody's smiling.
Yeah.
It's a really good day to start the day. Oh, I really needed this. I was had a bad day or bad news or so that yeah.
Yeah, it makes me. Hey guys, if you bear with me for a sec, hour into this, Mama Rock's in the chat. I want to do my veteran shout out real quick, so bear with me just a sec here. I'm going to switch screens. You won't know I'm doing it because you don't see it in Zoom. But guys, anyone that comes to Green Bay Wacky stream knows I'm going to do this. Mama Rock's in the chat. We have a lot of veterans in the community. Support our veterans around the world, people. It's very important. We have veterans all around the world. Different, they're stationed different places. We have different allies in different countries. Veterans everywhere. We have POWs that have not come home. If you don't know what that means, don't feel bad. Some people don't actually. I've actually found out. It's prisoners of war, people that are unaccounted for. We don't know where they are. Send your prayers out to their families. If you're not a believer, that's okay. Send positive energy out. We want them to know that they're not forgotten about, that we want them all to come home. We want to know what happened to them, and we want their family members to know. Remember our first responders, police, fire, and EMS. I'll say this again, every time we see these police cars, these fire trucks, these ambulances just rush by in our busy world, we forget there's a real person there that's responding to a life or death situation. Could be their last. So don't forget about them. And I know it's not happy when you get pulled over by a police officer and get a speeding ticket when you're speeding, which you probably were speeding. But remember what that person goes through. I'm going to tell this story real quick. I've said it before. I spent an afternoon with a sheriff at a ticket kind of booth thing where we were volunteering for our marching band. The parents were. Sheriff was there. After talking to him for several hours, he said every day his wife or kids says, I hope you come home today, as in like alive. Every day someone in his family says that. And it's the same with people in the military. When your loved one goes off, you don't know if you're going to see them again. So always support our veterans, and always support our first responders. And just one last thing. As I always say, I'm not a veteran. I'm not. But I am the son of a veteran. That's my dad's flag. Love to display it. That was my dad, World War II, Normandy, the beaches of. Thank you all that have served. And thank you all that have family members that are serving currently or have served, or even some that have paid the ultimate price. And that's it. We'll go back to the show here. Always like to Mama Rock. Thank you for serving. That's one last thing I wanted to say. I forgot. I knew there was something I wanted to add to my veteran shout out. And it's just human nature. Sometimes our brain just thinks men, veterans. A lot of women are veterans. Mel Godoy in our community. Mama Rock. Men and women serve. And sometimes
7.
I think we forget that. So
Cap 7 as well.
Okay, I'm going to...
And all the volunteers as well.
There we go.
That volunteer their services free of charge.
Yes. Sorry, I took my earphones down for a second there.
Yeah, I was going to mention Cap 7 as well. He's a veteran as well.
Yep,
so.
Cap. Well, of course.
Cap 7. Yeah, of course. Boomer Rock or
Boomer Rock. We got Fire.
Yeah, we have a lot of Fireman CV.
Fireman CV, Just in Time Prepping, just name a few.
Bill, 36 Bel Air.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. We have a lot of, and Ghost Mafia was a first responder for a while as
Ghost
well.
Mafia.
So there's a lot of people in this
even
community.
Nero Trigger, first responder.
That's right.
Jenny Marseth drove an ambulance.
Right.
There's a lot of them.
Gosh, my respect goes out to all of you guys for being brave people, brave men and women.
Yes. Gomez Adams. Now that's funny. How you doing? We were just talking about you earlier. We haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're having a good... I mean that. We were like, hey, where's Gomez lately? How are you? My brother was forced to be on a ship in the Navy during Vietnam. Used to know the name of the ship. You guys know it's famous. Oh, okay. And 420, by the way. Wow, what does North mean? I don't know what that means. Okay.
What?
I don't know. Not sure. No biggie.
Don't know.
It's okay.
Hello.
It's all right.
South.
I'm in the garage.
South.
I don't know nothing.
Dave.
Nothing.
Dave. have you had any more thought about doing a stream where you're actually everybody's taking part and making a song, like the lyrics with a tune?
Oh, not really.
No.
Not yet. I mean, I've done little raps in the chat where people made up lyrics and I rapped them, you know. But yeah, I hear you. No, I guess I haven't really. I could lie. Yeah, I woke up this morning and thought about that. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I had lunch with my wife and I thought about that.
I thought you woke up this morning and thought about me, Dave.
Some things can't be unseen.
I mean, oh no, you thought about cab. That's what it was. Yeah.
You know, have you ever looked up the old movie Metropolis from the 20s? I swear that's what you remind me of with those things.
Really? I've never looked that up.
There's an old movie and it's like this robot guy or something, you know. It's that's what you remind me of. Mama Rock, for all the mentions, we all thank you, Cab, and I both served the United States Air Force. You can find our graduation pictures by year and squadron on the Lackland Air Force Base website.
Wow, cool.
Wow. Really? It's a round of applause for all the veterans. Lots of them in our community. They're my heroes. See, what I'm afraid of, I'm afraid that kids are not going to get the right picture about veterans. That, you know, how many times do our children look up to rock stars and basketball players and movie stars? It's like the veterans are, to me, the rock stars, the heroes, you know?
Right.
Now I have, is it 1, 2? I've got three family members that are currently serving or just finished doing basic training, and they're all not even 30. They're all in their 20s.
Yeah, my wife, my wife's, it would be like her mom's sisters, brothers, all that. Brothers. It's all brothers. 6 out of 7 served, and the 7th one would have, but had a medical thing that he couldn't get in. So actually, on my wife's side actually has a bunch of first responders, firemen, that type of thing. So actually, my wife's family, it really falls in that category with a lot of service, actually.
Now I've had so many. Well, you've seen it before, the newspaper cutting. My grandfather and his 4 brothers all served. King George, whichever king it was, I'm forgetting it. Yeah, King George. I've had I've had quite a few of my cousins that served. A couple of my uncles. My dad's dad served on HMS Belfast. So much of my family, and it is still nice that this is on like my mum's side and my dad's side. It is just nice. Even a lot of the younger ones now have decided that they're going to do their bit for their country, whether it just be like one of my cousins on my dad's side, one of her boys, he's how can I explain it? Do you know I can't remember the name of he's in the cavalry regiment. I can't remember the actual section, but you know when let me have an example. When Meghan and Harry got married last year, the horses behind, with the ones with the silver and the bronze sort of gold looking helmets on, and he serves in that regiment. He was actually in the wedding procession, funny enough, on one of the horses. His brother's just gone into a different section, and my cousin, which is like my big brother, his son, who now lives in the States, has got he's now classed as an American, has gone into, well, I've mentioned it before, he's actually gone into training in the US.
Wow. Real quick, we've got a rush of new people in the chat. My brother, Fireman CV's out there. You can check the Hangout if you're in the mood, Fireman, you know. And we've got Danky the Clown is in the chat. We've got AC Slater. Good to see you. We've got, there's some more new people that are in here right now. Chrissy's in here. Made Up TV is in here. A couple other ones I saw fly by. TC TV, I don't know if I said good morning, TC. And Gomez Adams, of course, I was just talking about. And Allison Live. Allison Live is in here. Thank you all for coming to the overnight Insomniac stream. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Tweet it out, guys, if you like the entertainment. We're just hanging out. We're being casual. Let your friends know we're live and there's a place to come and hang out if they can't sleep. And
don't forget to tweet your pics out to hashtag Green Bay Wacky Moist.
Yes. And also remember, we've got Herman the Great, my good friend, up on the panel, and the lovely Paranormal White Noise, also known as PWN, also known as Madam in Charge, also known as Zara. So let's see, Paranormal White Noise, Madam in Charge, Zara, PWN. That's like 4 identities. So.
That's a lot of names. That's a lot of names there. Wow.
Or you could, well, if you really, really wanted to add to that as well, Dave.
Yeah.
You can also put AKA Zozo.
Oh, like Jimmy Page, like Led Zeppelin?
No, as in my alternate persona if I get peed off.
Ooh.
And we just got joined. Now, we don't know if we have
Hi,
mic.
morning.
Hey, Nina.
We have a professional. She got her mic working right away. Sometimes people come up on Zoom. Nina Landis is joining us for a little while. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm good. I'm good. They're like, you gotta walk in the kitchen here.
Oh, that's
I
all
got
right.
something to show you.
Good morning, Nina.
Cheers, you crazy moisture lovers. Oh, Yay One was out there too. Yay One, I forgot to say good morning. He's 420 friendly, loves to talk to people. If you're still out there, Yay One, I'm sorry. And Empress Tay.
Zara, the regiment is first baton Coldstream Guards. Thank you, Glenn.
So, how you doing, Nina?
Still with this cold a little bit.
I don't.
The coughing.
I think this is the first time you've been up here, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. I've been on cabs.
Oh crap, that's funny. I just went to dump my ashtray where I normally keep it, and I moved it. I just dumped it on the floor.
You're not supposed to do that, man.
Dave, come on.
I know. I gotta quit this filthy habit.
It's actually
I've been trying
the
to.
spirits moved it. The spirits actually moved it.
No, not this time.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Here, I gotta get out of the way because now the Zoom just changed, so I gotta put my camera picture in a different place or smaller. There we go.
Yeah,
I'll go to the middle.
you're covering me right now on the YouTube.
Yeah,
feed.
I'm getting there.
Oh, that's not
Right.
nice.
We only need to hear you. We don't need to see.
Well, you know, I think what we should do since Nina just got up here, I think I'm gonna break something out. There's 4 people here. Hold on a sec here. Just hold on. Now you guys aren't gonna see this in the Zoom, but you can watch it on the
I
YouTube
will.
feed. You gotta look on the YouTube feed for this. Nina, I'm gonna officially. This is my picture from Ghana. I'm gonna make. Don't move.
Oh, I can't. I must.
Nope, don't move. You are gonna be a cheesehead. Nina is now officially a cheesehead. Herman,
I can't see it.
you'll see it
Until
on
I
the
get-
YouTube feed.
Yeah.
Herman, I'm coming for you next. Here we
All
go.
right. You're always coming
You
over.
are now a cheesehead. Okay.
There it is. Thank
There,
you.
Nina.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I love this. Okay, I'm coming for Zara. Hold on, Zara's next. She is now a cheesehead from Wisconsin. And then finally, I'm gonna make the Wacky, who is in fact a cheesehead from Wisconsin, a
That's
cheesehead.
right.
So there we go. This picture is compliments of Gana, a good friend to our community. She made this special just for me. Shout out to Gana. She's a great, loving person here on YouTube. So,
That's awesome.
all right. There we go.
Stop biting.
I was a little scared when you said you were gonna bust something out. I didn't know what to expect, Dave.
I
With
know.
you,
That,
expect the unexpected. You know.
that's my child, the dog.
As a dog.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that's just reminded me. I have to open the Cheeky's cage up.
And Paranormal Voices says, well, technically I am a cheesehead. Hashtag Dutch girl here.
There we go.
Divine K. Raven, you like the cheesehead? Okay, thank you. Empress Tay, oh my Zara cheese.
I look like a hot.
Like a what?
Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're stuck with me, Dave.
Yeah.
They both left. They were
Oh.
offended.
Crap. Well, okay.
I know.
Hold on, Herman. I'm jumping in your square with you. I'm gonna give you, here, Herman. I'm giving you a big hug. I'm gonna pick your nose.
Dave,
right now.
come on, you buy me dinner first.
Wait, I'm after your nose. Don't move.
Dave, stop touching my butt.
Yeah, no, it's your nose. Don't move.
It's my
No, you
butt,
keep
Dave.
moving. I can't try.
Hands in the air.
Oh my goodness.
Hands in the air.
Yeah.
Dave, yeah, hands above the waist, Dave. Just quit touching my rear end, man.
Yeah, I know, Nina. Sometimes you can't see what I'm doing on the OBS end of things.
I know.
I don't have my laptop up either.
Oh, that's okay.
Nina, it's good to see you, Nina.
That's
It's good to
okay.
see you.
Thank you.
Really is. I've seen you up on Caps 7 streams before. So,
I'm always between both.
yeah.
I
Not a
work
gr-
overnight, so I sleep in and out.
Yeah,
okay.
That's me.
you work a lot sometimes.
Mm.
I work 5 days a week, but you know, I just got done doing a 12-hour shift. What was it, Friday into Saturday?
I remember you were typing that in the chat. You're like, I'm doing a 12-hour. Just want to say hi to Not a Great Gamer, who's making baked bean and potato bake with cheese, just so you know.
I forgot to write Gamer back the other day.
What?
Ooh, that sounds
No.
good.
No, I wanted to speak to him about something, and I was supposed to write him back. I'm sorry, Gamer. Forgive me.
Sausages. Man, we got 48 people up in the chat that apparently can't sleep. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. What is this?
Uh-oh.
What is that out in the chat?
What is what?
Let me
What
look.
is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
No.
I'm just singing.
Herman the Great Gaming. Wait, is that really your channel, Herman?
That's really my channel. It's just
Oh.
not start. It hasn't started yet, but it's my new
Oh, I
channel.
thought it was a troll.
Oh.
name.
No,
right.
no.
Herman, if you're
Yeah.
going to do that, open your mouth and say,
I
I'm
should have.
just trying to go into chat with my
Oh.
new channel, Herman the Great Gaming.
Oh, well,
And it
see,
would be so great if some of you that like to game would go over and help me get started.
well, I could do that, but Zara, the thing is, I don't have any content on it right now, so I don't want to.
Doesn't matter, Dave.
Dave, can you help me with a banner and a profile picture
Of course, Herman.
in 20 years?
Go for it, Zara.
I'm just kidding. But thank you, Zara, for reminding me that I actually have to promote
Yeah,
my
go
new
for it,
channel.
Zara.
Get slapped for that.
That's right.
Zara, I'm sorry. Madam in charge. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah, she needs to change her name to Madam in Charge.
I know she should.
So we've got one vlog channel leaving and one coming. We've got the Life of Grace and Logan vlogs is leaving. And we've got Eddie and Jen the vlogs and then some saying good morning.
Oh, hi, Eddie and Jen.
Hey, and Jen.
Good night, Grace. Hi, Eddie and Jen.
Good night, Grace. I'll talk to you later. Which I will.
It's probably Eddie because he's getting up to probably go to work.
Yeah. Good morning, Eddie.
What does TCTV want? I don't understand. Help me with a link, Green Bay Wacky.
She wrote us a link to the panel.
On TH, good morning. Well, it didn't sound. I didn't know if she meant it that way or something else.
Yeah, I don't know, but
I don't know, but
That's what I'm
I'm going to be really nice, Herman.
You're what
Well,
now?
you-
What are you doing?
I'm going to be really, really nice to Herman.
She's the madam in charge, Herman.
she's gonna give me a spanking. It's gonna suck. I didn't mean it like that, Zara. I meant never mind. I'm gonna hide my eyes now.
Wow. 10:22 p.m. in New Zealand. By the way, Mel, the Australian Mel. It was pretty interesting earlier on the earlier stream. We had Mel and Mel. And they were
That's
both
awesome.
saying they're thinking of changing their names. And I said, wouldn't it be funny if they randomly changed their name to something and it was the same? You know?
That'd be good.
That would be awesome.
Hey, Mel.
Well, I
Did you
remember.
get any sleep, Wacky?
No, I haven't slept yet. Are you great? What do you sleep? That's for the week.
See, I got it right, Dave. I actually know stuff. TC wants a link to the panel. Do you want me to send it to her?
I've got TC, but go ahead. Sure, we can get TC up here.
Yeah. All right. I mean, she said that in the chat. I just saw that.
Do it. Do it. You know who needs to come up here? We should get Eddie up here.
Oh, we should.
We should get Eddie up here. I love that guy. Eddie,
So do I.
Yeah. You want to come up here, Eddie? You doing anything? I know it's early in the morning.
Oh, he's doing his he's warming up, listening while doing my trip on my
his
bus.
Oh, I get it. Yep. You know that he, a few weeks ago, put us up on the screen to a bunch of veterans, actually, and they were watching the show on that tour bus. Yeah.
Wow.
It was funny, and Dave was playing some of his tunes as well, and they were really enjoying it.
Mr. Funky, I think we played.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was funny.
And the Cheesehead song as well.
Yeah. And it just turned out it was a bunch of veterans on that particular tour.
Yeah, it was.
And I did the veterans shout out, and they were all kind of moved by that.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, what is that?
Oh,
I don't
Nina. Nina says Nina's heavy breathing is steaming the windows up, just so you know.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Whoa.
I was playing with my canister, so I washed it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
See? I got my big old glass.
Oh, wow.
It's my mom. It's my mom's.
Oh,
She lives in Florida.
oh, she's still alive then.
She moved. Well, okay. Let me explain this. Remember I told you, I think I told Tab, but Mom is my mom. My other mom in Florida is my sister-in-law, but she's been there a lot for me.
Right.
My mom has been very sick. She's one more treatment for cancer. Hopefully, the good Lord, it goes away. She gave us the scare of our lives 3 weeks ago when she was getting dressed to go out to eat with my dad and my daughter. And she went in, got dressed, come back out. She has a problem with her legs. And then she's trying to put her shoes on. All of a sudden, she couldn't put her shoes on. She couldn't even get up. They had to call the ambulance. She ended up with a blood clot in her leg. She ended up with a blood clot below her heart and one in her head.
Oh,
And then she had a stroke, a mild stroke. So I've been battling stuff with my mom. She was supposed to quit smoking. She still hasn't.
Yeah,
She's
we
feeding the
all.
whole purpose. I'm ready to kick her butt. But she thinks that I quit smoking, but I ain't telling her.
Mhm.
I
understand.
Oh, boy.
See, I
So
don't
I'm
mean
in the
to be,
hot water business.
yeah, and I don't mean to be unsympathetic. Sometimes, we have so many chats, and a lot of people have loved ones that have I forget. Sometimes every individual. I think you did mention that before. I might have even prayed for. I don't remember, but
So did Cab.
yeah. There's so many sometimes I can't remember them all. So I need.
Good night, Gomez.
Tiffany Pagoda. Hello, welcome to the stream, by the way, Tiffany. Wait, Gomez leaving? I said a long
Yes.
night. Oh, I know you didn't see it because you didn't give me a bad time for saying I was leaving. Here, let me go back and see what Gomez said. A long goodbye. Where was it? Gomez. Okay, everyone, much love. Heading to bed. My health could be better. Left a like. Good night. Okay, Gomez, get some rest. Joanna.
And
Sport Qualitaliana is in the house, by the way.
Just in case everybody says anything in the chat, I don't have the chat up.
That's all right. If anybody says anything to you, Nina, we can relay it to you.
Oh, jeepers, Nina. Someone just said, I can't believe they said that. Really? Oh,
What?
I might have to kick him out of the chat. I'm sorry. It was really bad. It's really bad. Ah, just kidding.
Dave, you shouldn't say that, Joe.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, I'll kick his ass for you,
Kick
Nina.
his ass.
I'll kick his ass for
Thank
you.
you, Herman.
Sorry.
You're a guy.
Dave,
That's why.
Dave.
I have respect. I don't hit a guy.
Dave. Bam, Dave. There we go.
Yeah, you got to give yourself the slaps now, Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Okay, where's the old man now?
It's a long story. He was going to come up here originally, but some things are going on, so.
Oh. I hope he's okay. Cab, if you're out
I
there
hope
watching,
Uncle Cabby.
I love you, Cab.
Yeah, me too. We love you,
Yeah.
Cab.
Yeah, we do
You're
love you, Cab.
watching, Ben.
Yeah, we do. We definitely love you. We definitely love our Cab 7.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
What really made me mad yesterday, I missed his stream because I did not get a notification.
I know. YouTube is bad at giving notifications out. For
Do you know what I've noticed? Not all the time, but only sometimes. StreamYard, where you've got like you do your scheduled through it, and it puts it to you, and then you do go live. Sometimes the notification doesn't go out. I know YouTube are bad enough with that, but I've noticed it with StreamYards that it seems to be like a little kink in there.
Why does Patrick Hollett say no one loves you? Why do you say that, Patrick? No one loves me.
Everybody loves you. Don't worry about it.
Everyone's got love. And Jesus always loves you. Remember that, Patrick.
Right. That's right.
But I don't know why he said that.
Yeah, it's
I
weird.
don't either.
Hey,
but
Patrick,
that's
if
weird.
you need to talk, let me know, man. You have me on social media, man. Look me up. I'm here. Cause I love you, man.
Hey, I know sometimes people get missed in the chat a little bit and stuff like that. We do our best. We do our best. Patrick Hollett, yes. It doesn't tell me.
And that's why you've got great mods, Dave.
Yeah, I see Todd talking to Patrick there. Thank you, Todd. By the way, if you don't know Todd, guys, he's an awesome dude. I had the privilege to meet him in person, hang out with him for a couple days. Really nice guy. And he's not a content creator yet, really. He's a supporter more than content, but good guy.
That's what I am.
You know what, Patrick? I gotta respond to Patrick. His ex-girlfriend blocked him on Facebook. Who cares? Screw her. Who cares? I'm being serious. No. I'm being serious. No. I'm just trying to
Herman's got great bedside manner here.
No, he just said that in the chat. So I'm responding to his chat. Like, who cares if she got off Facebook? She's an ex-girlfriend for a reason, right? I don't know her, but I mean.
Oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna relay this to you, Nina. Just one thing, Nina. If you're going to cough up a lung, hold a plate in front of you and supply condiments. We will bring our own knives and forks.
Who said that?
What?
Oh my God.
What? Wow.
Oh, dear.
They don't realize that I've been fighting this cold for 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
It's very hard.
Oh, some of those things just linger on and on. My kids sometimes get something, and it just goes on and on and on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's not as easy as
If I'm going to get a cold, it's normally sort of between now and about February, March.
This is my first cold of the season. Usually I only get sick once a year.
That's pretty good.
That's it.
I don't get sick very often. That's why I'm always worried about dying early. I mean, I don't eat right. I smoke. I hardly ever get sick. I've never broken a bone. I've only had about 2 things happen in my life. A kidney
3 times.
Really? I had a
times.
kidney stone once, and when I was 18, I got mono. which is not a kissing disease like people think, by the way.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've fractured my scaphoid twice.
Wow.
Okay, you want a good one? When you're done, Sarah.
Alrighty. And then the one of the
Wait,
other times,
This isn't going to be like Lethal Weapon, is it, where they start comparing scars? Okay.
This bit here on my wrist was hanging down here, and they said if it was any worse, I would have had to have a plate put in. So I was lucky there, and that was speed skating. That was, so I was about, I don't know, 18, something like that.
Wow.
You have a fear of dying because of getting sick.
No, because I never get sick.
My great uncle, 78 years old, never been sick a day in his life. He doesn't have diabetes, doesn't have high blood pressure. You know what his secret is? He drinks a lot of alcohol.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God.
And he still does to this day.
Wow.
Wow, look at what Alex Radford said right there with you, Green Bay. But I have been lit on fire, almost drowned 3 times, falling from like 20 feet to concrete to my back and head and had nothing happen. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Good morning, Jenny. Jenny Marcus out there, by the way.
Good morning, Jenny.
Holy roly, Alex.
Oh, he's going on. I also been hit by a
Yeah.
car twice in a car accident. I won't die.
My goodness.
Jeepers, I'm going to stop calling you Terminator, Herman. Start calling
I
Alex.
know, right, exactly.
Alex is now the Alexinator. The Alexinator. He just can't die. He just keeps coming back. That's good, though, Alex. Count your blessings.
That's true. What Glenn's just written is actually true, factually.
Glenn, what did Glenn write?
Eating raw meat actually helps cure a lot of ailments. It really does. But look it up. It's actually very true.
I believe you. Random misfits. I think this. You know what I think a secret to longer life is? It's a medical fact. You're gonna laugh, but it's laughter. The happier you are, the longer you're gonna live.
Of course, it lets out those it lets out those good feeling endorphins, which is good for the body and
The
good for the mind.
endorphins, the laughter, the laughter endorphins. Did Herman just yawn on my live stream?
No, I would never do that.
You
Dave.
just yawned. I saw it.
I would
I
never-
yawn all the time on yours. What are you
I
going
know,
on
Dave.
about?
I know.
TCT.
TC kicked Dave's ass for me.
Took her long enough to get here. Oh wait,
Hello, lovely.
Good morning, Good morning, TC.
she's there. She's
Morning.
gone. She's there. She's
Morning.
gone.
I just heard her say good morning.
How you doing, TC?
Good, you?
I'm up on a live stream.
No shit.
Yeah. Wow. Really, Dave? Are we live right now?
Yeah, we are live. Right now.
How long have we been live?
Yeah,
for?
we are.
I know.
Oh shoot! I
Since-
take back everything I said earlier.
Since you came up, I lost 13 subscribers, but it's okay. It's
They all
okay.
came to me. I just gained 13.
Nice.
My ploy finally worked.
Todd, this is for you. It's pumpkin bread. I love you.
Oh, Nina, they got a message for you from Divine K. Raven.
Aww.
Apologise to Nina Landis for not chatting to you as much as I should. Sorry, sweetie. For those
Thank
of
you,
you
love.
who don't, Nina can't see the chat.
Oh yes, that's right. And no, Jenny, we've actually been keeping it clean tonight. Actually, for morning for the first time in Green Bay Wacky history, we've actually kept it clean.
No,
You know
actually,
what?
they're all getting cleaned up on the overnight.
No, and I honestly, no joke, Dave. I actually like that. It's we can talk adult talk off the air. We don't have to do it on here. So
Yeah, I don't care.
Even
If
though
you
I'm
really
gonna
want
say
to.
the magical word.
Sometimes it's fun.
yeah.
But it's not me.
Sometimes it gives me amusement, alright?
There we go. No, I hear you.
I'm just trying to be neutral. I'm trying to be neutral.
Switzerland.
Yes.
Switzerland, yeah.
Switzerland.
Oh man, my headphones and my ears itching. There we go. All right.
Oh my gosh, this is a.
Well, scratch your ear.
Yeah. Well, Well, the headphones are, they're on your ears and they're like, ah! Okay.
Why don't you just get some earbuds or something?
I've got them.
But
I've got them.
instead-
I got my earbuds.
I'm gonna
I've got
hit Dave.
earbuds.
I'm hitting Dave right now. I'm beating
I
him
got my
up.
wireless ones.
Yeah, I've got wireless. I've got earbud. I've got all kinds. I could, I like these though because this one's got a long cord on it, so I can it's like long, so I can
Yeah.
walk.
It's like long.
Yeah.
It's long and floppy.
Yeah, something like that.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's okay.
TC didn't get the memo yet, but that's all
No,
right.
no, it's late. She's in the UK. It's just late.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not late.
Well, no,
Not
not.
late.
I meant-
10:38 in the UK.
I meant the mail was late. She didn't get the memo.
Oh no, I know that it's about keeping it clean. God's sake.
Well, yeah, I'm on a different mission with the channel, TC.
I
just
know.
am. I just
You're
am.
trying to behave yourself.
Yeah, so just trying to be neutral, like Switzerland. Tiffany Bagoda, I can't. I tried. He was gonna come up originally, but something happened. He's talking to some people.
Nina, when you're doing that, it actually bangs on the microphone.
Oh my goodness! Here, I don't want her to feel alone.
Here, I'll do it too.
And I thought this was about keeping it clean.
I know.
Why?
I know.
That is.
You lot tell me to keep it clean.
Hold on.
I'm keeping it clean.
I just said the one word that makes Wacky's numbers jump up.
Yeah.
Oh, freaking.
Scrotum.
Oh my god. No. Yes. No.
Oh dear.
It's not a bad word.
No, it's
Well,
not.
it's medical.
It's medical, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
it's medical.
Well, I was talking to my friend, and he's like, "Wow, you're really cleaning up, Wacky. So pretty much on the overnight, we can expect the Waltons now." And I said, "No, it's not that bad."
No, we can still curse every once in a while.
Yeah.
Really?
Every once in a while. I mean,
That's my favorite show.
I mean, shit.
It's me that has to restrict myself.
I like the Waltons.
Yes, dear.
Yeah. No, TC, you can do whatever you want.
No,
The Angel
you really don't want to say that.
Yeah,
No,
I went
you
there.
don't.
I
No,
know.
I remember
I know.
what
I
happened last
I
time.
remember that stream. I was there.
Yeah.
I remember that.
By the way,
I remember that.
random,
Trust me.
random Misfit says, "My mind is constantly in the gutter. I'm biting my tongue." Oh my goodness.
Oh, good. Look what I started.
Angel Munez is out there. How you doing, Angel?
What?
I caught it. Oh my goodness. We
I
love,
love
Angel.
Angel.
I know, but
I just.
I can't believe he went there.
I was making Grace laugh the other night with impressions of Angel Muniz. It was hilarious.
So Nina, is it like hot in your apartment there? Or where are you?
I'm in the kitchen.
Is no air conditioning or something? Or
I get warm really easily. It could be cold as heck in here,
what?
and I'll still be sweating.
I can't remember. What part of the country are you in?
Same one as Ben.
Oh, you're over by PA. Okay.
Oh.
You got a message from Miggy, Dave.
Miggy. What is Miggy saying? I don't know. Maybe Miggy. It's early. I've only been going an hour and 45 minutes. That's not much. It's only 4:41. Let me know.
That means it's 5:41 in here in Pennsylvania.
Sorry to hear that, Patrick.
What did Patrick say now? Where's where
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Patrick.
Yeah, I've got it. My nanny Hollet lost her mum just a couple of weeks ago.
Oh,
Sorry to hear that, Patrick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's never fun. With me, I've lost 11 in the family. My side, my wife's just in the past, 6-7 years, 11. Most of it in the last 5 years. So I'm just starting, I hate to say it, but now I'm older, all these losses, I'm getting used to it. I know that sounds bad, but my wife's dad, who passed away recently at 98, that's a long life. He always told me the longer that you live, one thing that you'll notice, you lose everyone. You just lose everyone. Me and Ben, me and Cap 7 talk about that all the time. All the actors we grew up with and all the music people, they're all dying, it's like, all, it's sad, but if you're going to keep living, it's guaranteed,
My thing is, if I live to 83 years old, I'm happy.
That's your number that you'd like to live to, 83?
Yes. And that's because both my grandfathers lived till they were 83.
My mom, 84. She made it to 84. By the way, Zara,
Yes, dear.
You do know I finally found my mom and my brother. I finally found them.
You
know that
did.
video?
Yeah, they're actually now behind my green screen on my shelf behind me. They are. They're behind my green screen. I got them here with me.
At least you found
How can you find them?
Well, when they were cremated.
No, hang on. How did you lose them so that you had to find them?
I didn't lose them. It was sort of like a running joke. Well, not a joke. I mean, I put them in the garage, but I sort of couldn't remember where I put them in the garage. I finally went and found them the other day, and now I got them on my green screen behind me on the shelf. So, yeah. I'm sorry.
You said that. It's oh yeah, I felt. It's like, oh yeah, I just found my mum and my thing.
I know. And that's,
what?
wow.
It was a bit
My
random,
mom would
wasn't
choke
it?
me if I'd say that.
But you know
Pretty
what?
random there,
My
dude.
mom would not. She laughed. I love my mom. We had a great relationship, and she would laugh her butt off. So I look upon it. With me, I know this sounds weird, but for me, I know it's different for every person. But for me, I feel like it's just their ashes. They're actually now over there,
Well, no, they travel.
They've traveled, yes. They traveled wherever they went, And
No, they travel all around to keep an eye on everybody.
Yep.
So they're watching you, Green Bay.
Yeah, maybe so.
Oh, yes, they are.
Well, a lot of people don't know this, but I've said it on my stream, but right here, this my desk here, you can't really see it good. Anyway, that's a terrible picture of it. Anyway, it's my mom's crafting table. So my mom's always with me on my live streams. This was her sewing crafting table, my whole studio desk here.
See, when my nan passed away, which was what, seven years ago now? Even to this day, when I've done something and I stand there and think to myself, I shouldn't have done it, I still feel like I'm getting slapped on the back of my head the way she used to do it.
I'm sorry, Tiffany.
I'm like, sorry, I didn't do anything, but fine, slap me then.
Tiffany Pagoda says they're probably the ones moving your hangers. Yeah, who knows? Whatever that was, that's a great video to watch, guys. It's entertaining. I was pretty freaked out that night. So, what is Eddie and Jen the Vlog saying? When I was a kid, I remember my grandmother once said to me, I was lost and alone and nowhere to go and nothing to do. God found me. Now I have plenty to do and nowhere to go. Oh my goodness, wow. That's a good one, Eddie. I like that, actually.
That is good.
Good. Oh, Miggy is talking to someone else here.
Yes.
There, I got a good one for you. This is my angel.
Oh.
Oh.
Who's that?
That's my Aunt Bev. The baby is my baby sister. She is now 25. And that's my Aunt Bev.
Oh.
That's nice.
Oh.
And this one is my beautiful daughter that is graduating next year.
Wow.
Wow.
And she just turned 18.
Oh.
My oldest
feel
nephew
old.
turns 18 next year. It's crazy.
I've got this little one that I just really has changed my life here.
Baby Bop.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Dave. Wow.
Really, Dave?
Oh, that's not fair.
All the jokes were gonna
But
make
hang on, have you got Barney and have you got BJ
Oh
to go
no,
along with it?
no. Well, there's a
No.
Barney. There's a Barney somewhere in this house, but yeah, I found Baby Bop cleaning the garage the other day because I raised 5 kids, so we still got remnants of that.
Oh, you got to keep that. That's so cute.
Well, I do. Baby Bop's right here with me, but I could, I think that there's somebody cuter out there than Baby Bop.
I was gonna say,
No, I'm
I
sorry,
was
Green Bay.
gonna
This
say-
is where we're gonna have a debate.
yeah, I was gonna say, Dave, do your Boulder buddies get along with Baby Bob?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hang on, this
checking.
is where we're gonna have a debate because Baby Bop, no offense, Green Bay, is cuter than the Boulder Buddies.
Oh my goodness.
Baby
gracious.
Bop was my generation.
Yeah, me
well, I
too.
always laugh at Barney. Now think about this realistically, Barney. He's like a ravenous meat-eating like dinosaur, and he's playing with kids, man. What?
No.
Yeah, I just think about when the camera went off. How many kids disappeared? Sorry.
Dave,
That's not nice.
What a horrible thought, Dave.
Sorry.
Gosh, Dave, you want us to keep it. You want us to keep it clean and good here, but look at you.
I mean,
Gosh, talking about kids being eaten by a ravenous dinosaur, man. What's he gonna come up with next, guys?
I don't know.
I don't even want to know. Stay tuned. You never know what to expect with the Insomniac panel, everybody.
What was that one? Let's see here. Oh yeah, Matt. Let's not go there. It's all right. Keep talking. Let's not go there though. Thank you. It's all right. Thank you.
Please be nice.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
All right, well, there we go. Moving on.
Yeah,
Moving
all
on to kids getting killed by ravenous dinosaurs.
Yeah. Todd says I was actually looking at puppets to send Green Bay Wacky.
Oh, Todd's a good guy. I like him.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, did you say Todd?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Todd is a.
I got to hang out with him.
Yeah, he's
I
pretty
know
cool.
you
I'm
did.
jealous.
Oh no, we
Yeah.
lost TC. Where'd
Oh,
she
she-
go?
Oh
back.
man, she'll be back.
She's pissed because you talked about Baby Bob.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Well,
But yeah.
believe it or not, that goes back to when my baby sister, I'm the oldest of all the children. My mom had three girls.
I'm oldest of 4 girls.
And believe it or not, Barney was her thing when she was a kid. And let me tell you, it was cool.
Well, a lot of people don't know the drama behind Barney. You want to know about the drama behind Barney?
I heard the rumors,
No,
but
thank
go
you.
ahead, Dave. Go
I
ahead,
know
Dave.
about Barney.
You want to hear the drama? You want to hear it, Herman?
Yeah. I think I know what you're going to say.
Yeah. Barney got financed by PBS to make the first 30 episodes, right?
Right. Mhm.
$3.5 million, something like that, right? I love you, you love me, right?
Yeah.
But Barney sold so much merchandise that it went with a B. Now, B meaning in the billions.
Oh my goodness.
And the creators of Barney did not want to share any of that with PBS. And PBS was like, wait a minute. Without us financing you to make those first episodes and running it on our channel, you wouldn't. There was a big lawsuit.
Yeah.
Big
oh my
lawsuit.
goodness.
Barney
Wow.
got a little greedy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You dear.
Yeah.
Oh, Tia
I
had
didn't
to
care.
down. She had to knock at the door.
Do you guys remember that show it was also on PBS called Ghost Rider?
Ghost Rider?
Yeah,
Oh,
I love that
wait,
show.
Ghost Rider or Writer?
Ghost Rider, like writer, like a writer, like someone who writes a book.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that was a good.
Not
good
right
show.
up.
I can
Yeah.
do this
Right
for Matt
her.
Hurst, but I don't know what good it's going to do. But can you give
Okay.
my cousin Mike Hawk a shout out? Mike Hawk, shout out, sure.
No,
Hi, Mike Hawk.
Matt, keep
Oh.
it clean.
I just remembered. Oh crap! I just
Keep
caught
it
that.
clean.
Who's Mike Hawk, though? Is that someone bad?
No, Dave,
No,
Dave.
that is-
Oh!
Yeah,
Oh!
yeah, I caught that too,
I
Dave.
got it.
I just caught that.
I just caught it as I said it.
Nah, keep it clean. Come on.
Come on, Matt. Be nice, man.
We're trying to keep the Insomniac.
You
panel
got me
clean.
on that one, though. I'm going to give you a
I know.
laughter on that.
I know. I caught that.
fell into it. I did. I fell into it.
No.
Good gracious, man.
I did fall into you. That was he got me.
Yeah, he did. Oh no, I'm not upset. That's
No,
awesome.
that was good.
I got it.
You actually got the wacky.
It's tough to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We lost TC. It must be that UK internet.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I know you did.
I did fall for it, Eddie. I did. I did. It seemed legitimate. It seemed legit.
Well, at least you didn't. It wasn't something else. So
I know. Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't.
yeah.
But
So,
now, keep in mind,
Matt,
I
keep
actually
it
said Mike Hawk. So I actually did say the actual name. So
you did.
I did. So he didn't
did.
quite get me. Totally.
No, but you almost said it.
Yeah. Yeah. Angel Mina's doing a
Angel.
$5 super chat. What does that say? I miss hanging with my Arizona Wacko brother, my brother Herman Crab. Herman Crab, love you.
Yeah, he almost told me that.
He calls you Herman Crab?
He wants to come up apparently too. So
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
no, I know. I saw it in Super Chat. He said that. So
Chris White, I have fiber internet. That was random. I have fiber cereal too.
wow, what's going on over there? Are you okay, Nina?
With Nina?
I mean, Nina's doing dishes.
I'm hoping she's all right.
No, I made a mess, and I'm like laughing at myself.
That's okay. I do that all the time.
Well, if you got to clean it up, all you got to do when you're on Zoom is just mute your mic. If you're, if you got to make a bunch of noise, that's all. Then you can just turn it back on when you're done,
Glenn, be nice, Glenn.
What did Glenn say?
She said,
Glenn,
"Good Lord,
be nice."
Nina, what are you doing? Please mute yourself,
Oh,
Nina.
my goodness.
Goodness gracious, come on.
Glenn, I got my eye on you.
Glenn,
I'm watching you.
right here, Glenn.
I'm
Hands
watching
up.
you, Glenn. You better watch yourself, Glenn.
Watch your ass, Glenn. Oh, whoops. Sorry, that
Right
just
there.
I'm
slipped
trying
out.
to keep it clean,
That
Herman.
just slipped out.
It's okay. It's not like Jeepers. It's not like we're going to lose sleep over a little bit. I'm just trying to generally clean it up. We've been doing good. I think
Yeah.
even Zara's proud of me.
I am, my dear.
I'm
Very proud
Dave.
of you.
Anyway, silence.
No, I was just reading the chat. Todd was
I know.
saying she had a knock at the door, so she dropped out. Oh, did TC
Yeah,
have a knock?
I told you that.
Yeah.
Okay, I
did
missed
you?
it. I missed it.
Oh, for
Too
God's
much
sake,
going
Dave.
on.
Clean your logos out, will ya?
Big EXO is getting her kids ready, she said.
Oh, dear.
Wow.
Too funny.
You got
Love you too, Angel.
You got Angel in a hangout, Herman?
I do.
Go
I'll
ahead,
send it
throw
to
him a link.
All right.
Go ahead, Angel.
I'll get this done eventually.
Get it
in
done.
in 3 hours.
Go
or so.
ahead.
All right.
Angel, come and join us. Come and join us, Angel.
Exactly, Jenny. Exactly. Pay attention.
I'm
Dave.
sorry, Jenny, I'm too broke to pay attention. Sorry. That's old. Hello, Mr. Stone.
Oh dear.
I know.
Actually, do you know you haven't checked any Green Bay Wacky
No,
Moist,
I
by the way.
haven't. You're right.
No.
Earlier on the show, I was checking it left and right. Tonight, I've just been having such a good time talking with you guys. Let's see if there's anything new there. I'll find out.
I don't know, and I'm going to put that in.
Okay, let's find out if there's anything new.
If anybody fancies,
Todd did one. Glenn did one. 2.
again.
Oh, no.
There's 3 new ones.
What's Glenn?
We're getting lots of
Oh, no.
perspective on Zara's life here from Glenn. So here we go.
Oh, I thought
Well,
he captured a picture of me.
Now.
Here's what we got. The new Green Bay Wacky Moist are one from Todd right here.
All right, I'm just watching.
That's with Nina
I
as
can't
the
see it at the
cheesehead.
Todd, I'm
Love
going to get you.
Oh. Oh.
Now Glenn has Zara right here.
I look
Big
horrible.
smile.
Look at how horrible I look. I look like I'm high.
That's Zara right there. Now I got to close that.
Oh
and
goodness.
we got another
Wow.
one.
Oh, that's not that bad. I didn't
Oh
see the
my
person.
God.
Wow. Oh boy. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
look at
I did.
Zara sporting the champagne or something like that.
Oh, that's that one that that's just come up now. That
Yeah.
was. Is that this year?
Mm.
No, that was about. I think that was either last year or the year before down at Swarovski Crystal headquarters in Austria. I do that picture every year
And this one,
as
it
I
was
go down
funny.
there.
This was from Artfully Yours earlier, and I was like, whoa, oh my goodness, whoa. I was like, that came up earlier on the earlier show, and I was like, wow. That was a wow. You could see, we
Oh,
were
boy.
all kind of just having fun about that one. So, okay, so that's what we got.
Oh
That's what
boy.
we
There's
got
some
here.
good ones there.
Yeah, we got some good ones. And by the way, guys, it's this.
Well,
Hashtag
you
Green Bay
might want
Wacky
to
Moist on
repress-
Twitter. Hashtag Green Bay Wacky
you might
Moist
want to
on Twitter.
repress it, Green Bay, because I'm about to do a Green Bay Wacky Moist post on Twitter here in just a few minutes.
How's Angel talking and he's not moving? That's just really
Oh,
odd.
that means that's his icon that's up. That's all.
Oh, that's his icon? What?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
do that on Zoom. You can
Yeah.
give yourself an
Oh
icon.
no, he's up there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
How come I can't
Yeah,
see him on
he-
my Zoom? That's weird.
Well,
Huh.
it's
Maybe it's my Zoom messing up again.
well,
Probably.
yeah, it
Yeah.
must be because I can put it on gallery view or something.
Yeah, I'll put on speaker view. Maybe that will work.
Eddie is going to be driving while listening, picking up some passengers, dropping them off at a hotel, Texas, so they can watch the Marfa lights. They go back. Oh, I've heard of those, the Marfa lights.
What is the Marfa lights?
I've never heard of that.
They're a bunch of lights, and they call them Marfa.
What?
So yeah, refresh it when you get the chance, Green Bay, because it's a super adorable picture.
Well, now he's moving.
Is
That's
he?
because I had my camera on, but when I exited the Zoom app, the camera automatically turned off, or if I was frozen.
Oh,
then
that's
sorry.
right. Yeah, see, that's right. It wasn't me
Okay,
then.
we don't
My
want your
mistake.
life story, though, Angel. Just kidding.
Hey, dang, Dave, be nice.
Oh my goodness, how you doing, Angel? How you doing?
Long time no see. It's been a while, but
Yeah.
I've always loved you guys. And by the way, guys, I'm a whole lot more happier here in Arizona than I could be because Minnesota I loved and all, but it's just never really close to my actual family. And ever since I came here, I've been much more happier. And there has been a lot of things that I have learned from both being down here and getting the help that I need, and from both people here on YouTube that has gave me great advice on things that I can work on.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Awesome.
That's cool, Angel.
Yeah. And just a reminder to everyone in the
I
chat.
still want to visit my brother Herman Crab, or I should call him his new name, my brother Herman Burger, because he is thick and juicy after all.
Oh my goodness.
I love it. Okay.
Wow.
No comment. No,
Wow.
but Angel, the local police department has already been called. So when we do,
We've got Paranormal White Noise, Herman the Great, Nina Lendes, and we've got Angel Muniz up on the panel, by the way. So everyone knows. Yeah, round of applause. Shout out for the
And
panel.
by the way, if you did see my Green Bay Wacky Moist post, that's a picture of my sister Shane, her kid, and her husband. Because my sister Shane is a married person, and she has 2 kids of her own.
Hold
And,
on. Let me show it. There's a new hashtag Green Bay Wacky Moist right there from Angel. And here it is. And they're cute actually. That's like cute looking family there.
And my sister and my brother are 2 of the best people in my life because they have always been a big part of me. And the people that I wish that were a big part of me would be my parents. But sometimes you just
Who's
need
the
to
little
realize
one?
you're 2
Who's the
people,
little
even
one?
though you want to get things worked out.
Who's the little one, Angel?
The little one, her name is Serene.
No, I mean,
She's
is that
4 years old.
Is that your sister's kid?
Yeah, that's my sister's kid, and that is my niece because I'm an uncle.
Oh.
Cute.
Yeah.
She's adorable.
Yeah. It's awesome, man. And they live somewhat by you now that you're down in Arizona?
Yeah, because my sister Shane lives not too far away in Scottsdale. My brother lives not too far away in downtown part of Phoenix here. And my brother only lives about 20 minutes away from me, and my sister lives about 40. But every time she does come, it's always worth the trip for her and me because we get to spend time together.
Why don't we go for the latitude and the longitude too, Angel?
I don't really give us her phone number, social security number, Angel.
Sorry.
Come on, let's get some more information.
Sorry. You know I'm going to give you a hard time, Angel. You know it.
I know.
I'm your
know.
Wisconsin wacko brother.
I always want
things
first
that
out
I
loud.
kind of never really noticed so early on is how you do give people a hard time, but over time I realized, you know what, that's just who my Arizona wacko brother is. He is a cheesehead.
You know, RV Davies in the chat, and RV Davies says, hello all, here I'm in Phoenix, actually.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I did not know that, RV.
Yeah. And
Because
let's see
there are
anyone
some
else.
people here in Arizona who I want to meet up with sometime down the road, but we just need to communicate and set things up.
And let's see here. We've got Tiffany Pagoda saying super adorable. Yeah, kids are great. I know. Why do they grow up and become so nasty? No, just kidding. Every time you look at a little kid and they're like, oh, you're so cute. And then you look at adults and you're like, how did they get from there to, how it just shouldn't have happened, My goodness.
I'm just putting silverware away, and I don't want to make all this noise with all this.
No worries.
Hey, don't worry about it. That's the beauty of the mute button.
Because I bought this beautiful thing that holds my silverware.
I like that.
Nice.
$1.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but since the fire, I have to wash all my dishes again.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Did you see the floor?
So what ultimately did you find out about that?
It was the vent.
So it was the fan thing like I was talking about.
Yes.
Yep. Nina had a fire in her bathroom. Luckily, she was awake. Could have been way, way worse, and they were able to get it. How did you like spray water up? How did you get it out?
Okay, this is what happened. We're sitting in the living room.
Yeah.
Okay. My living room is like attached to my kitchen, and I sit back. My husband sits in the other corner where he's out further, where he can see into the kitchen. Now, if you see right over here, there's this light right here.
All right.
That light, it got so dark in here, you could not see that light. And then he noticed, and the walkway into the back room was so full of smoke, it wasn't even funny. And he crawled underneath. I got a big bucket, a big bowl of water, and he got it out. And then I got another big bowl of water, got it out. But the whole house was black. And I'm serious. And the floor looks beautiful. He did the floor yesterday while I was sleeping. He's going to do that floor, because this is an old house. So the shower room is separate from the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's going to do the bathroom in the same color that he did the shower room. Pretty color, too.
Oh, cool.
If I can, let's see. Oh, he ripped it. Oh, God. And I don't need to mess with his models. I love this. This is very pretty.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
That is a very pretty color. I like it. I wanted them in both my rooms.
Yeah, fire is very scary. Fire is very scary.
Well, I had one other fire, too, about 2 years ago. But you know what? This is when my dog was more alert. He's old. He's going to be 10 years old next year. I have a big chest freezer, the size of my refrigerator in the breezeway. And the plug, it was on on a good surge protector bar. I buy the good ones. And the surge protector bar went, and it started on fire. And
Oh,
boom.
boy.
The dog did not want to go outside. He was getting ready to take the dog out. He did not want to go outside. He was telling me something was wrong. And I was like, my baby now, he's going to be 10. I have to keep looking at him because he's in there laying with daddy because he'll annoy daddy. He's a very bad boy some days. He is. Hold on. I gotta yell at him again.
I'm going to be right back. I'm going to make a cup of cha.
I was gonna say, I'll bet you're going to make something.
Yes. I was just debating whether to make a coffee or a tea.
White Noise, I love that accent of yours. It does perk me up in the morning.
Thank you, Angel.
Angel, you're hilarious, Angel.
I got a half pot of coffee here.
Well, if you really want to try to get me to laugh, Herman, come to my Friday stream because this Friday is going to be an open comedy mic night.
Oh boy.
Who can make me laugh the hardest?
Who can make you laugh the hardest?
Goodness.
Yeah.
We've got Kill Hut 702 now in the chat. Good to see you, by the way. And Captain N.
Captain N, what's up? Are you marching onward to victory, Captain N? Marching onward to victory.
They said they're having a hard night with some anxiety and depression. Being here with you guys helps me feel better, my friend.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, that's why we're here, Captain N.
He comes to my streams all the time, and I do the same thing. I try to make him laugh. I try to cheer him up as best I can. Anybody.
Yeah, that's all you can
do.
do.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. We're here to cheer people up.
That's what I die with. I die with anxiety. I'm not gonna lie about it. I have anxiety problems.
Yeah,
It's
anxiety's
the
tough,
hardest
Nina.
thing in the world.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, but I'm here for you, Nina.
I think I'll throw a video out there real quick. I am Mr. Funky. Mr. Funky. Mr. Funky. 52 is the new 30. Mr. Funky. Mr. Funky. Mr. Funky. Mr. Funky. 52 is the new 30. Mr. Funky. Mr. Funky. I'm Mr. Funky. Mr. Funky. Mr. Funky, I'm Mr. Funky, I'm Mr. Funky. Get your groove on, get your groove on, and be like Mr. Funky, Mr. Funky. Get your funk on, get your funk on, get your funk on, and be like Mr. Funky, I'm Mr. Funky. Mr. Funky, Mr. Funky. Yes, I'm kind of chunky. I'm addicted to being funky, just like a funky junkie. Yes, I'm kind of chunky, but I am Mr. Funky. I'm Mr. Funky. I like to wear hats cause I know where I'm at. I'm Mr. Funky, funky monkey, Mr. Funky, like a junkie, and I'm chunky. That's right, I'm chunky. Mr. Funky is in your town. Mr. Funky is funking all around. I am Mr. Funky. I am funking all around. I am funking all over the town. Funky monkey, I am Mr. Funky. I'm I'm Mr. Funk. I'm Mr. Funk. I am funking all around. Funky, funky. Get your groove on. Get your funk on. Get your groove on. Get your funk on. Be like Mr. Funky. Maybe don't be chunky, but be like Mr. Funky. Get your groove on. Get your groove on. I am Mr. Funky. I'm Mr. Funky. I am funking all over the town. I am funking up and down. I'm Mr. Funky. I'm Mr. Funky. I just love these sunflower seeds. I am happy as can be with my sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds. I crunch them up and spit them out. I love my sunflower seeds. Oh, my life is so happy with my sunflower seeds. My sunflower seeds. My life's so happy to be my sunflower seeds. They make me feel free. I'm free just to be like a sunflower seed. I just crunch them up and spit them out on the sidewalk of life. The sidewalk of life. I'm happy now. I'm happy now. My sunflower seeds. My life is a joy. My sunflower seeds. They bring me such joy in the morning and night. Sunflower seeds. Sing it with me. It's better than coffee. My sunflower seeds. Spit them out with me. Spit them out with me on the sidewalk of life. And crunch them up. Crunch them up. Crunch them up. Pterodactyl dance. Rawr! 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 Pterodactyl dance. 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 Rawr! Rawr! Rawr!
Pterodactyl dance. Rawr!
It's gonna go viral someday. I'm telling you, Herman.
It's gonna go viral.
Someday, someone's gonna see.
I just like that at the end.
My favorite part is actually the end when it just stops. You know?
See, that's what you need to do. You need to start a campaign of people going out and doing the pterodactyl dance at different places.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I could just see it. I could just see it now, Todd. At a funeral, maybe at a funeral, that would be really horrible. But hey,
we've got some new friends in here too. We've now got Cammy Burgess Rock Fam is here.
Dave, you have friends?
Yeah, I try to. We've got Ren Zenith. We've got everyone else that's still here, like Mickey XO, Killnut 702, Tiffany Pagoda. Welcome we've got someone new on the panel. Our good friend Todd has joined us.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, he's in the house.
Thomas.
He's in the house.
Raise the roof, Todd. Todd. Yeah.
Jeez.
We love you, Todd. You were the cameraman for the June Golf for the whole June Golf thing. It was awesome.
Hey, that was
Yeah.
Oh,
that was my
goodness.
pleasure.
That was
His
cool.
arm. I was watching it, and I kept like, "Do you want me to hold it?" He
Yeah,
was
Dave kept-
so focused on helping June. He was like locked, like into place. I was like, "Oh
That's
my
cool.
god!" He couldn't move his arm for like a week after that.
That looked really
Well, the
fun.
thing is, what was so cool about it, Joan would just give me those eyes. I mean, June, she would just give me those eyes, and I adjust the camera just accordingly. Because if she would get messing around with something, because I lined my elbow back and my wrist went to where her elbow was. So I was constantly watching because we was right in sync if I stayed just like that. And then when certain times when she get moving around too much, she would just talk to me with her eyes where she needed that, and we just worked good together.
Well,
I
Todd,
love
I
that
think
woman.
we
Chat.
need to
Just so you know what we're talking about. Todd, myself, the seamstress, Cab 7, Aniki, and Jackson. We all went down to visit. For me, in my case, it was a gift from the community. Thank you, community. But we all went to visit June Gall for her walk for life. And Todd became sort of like June Gall's cameraman while she was walking along the boulevard there. And he held that for like, jeepers, an hour and a half almost, I'll bet.
I was going to say, Todd, we'll have to rename yourself to the Human Gimbal. Or the Walking Gimbal.
Better than human gimp, I'm Gimbal. I like, Sorry, it just came out.
I mean, that was really a beautiful experience. The whole time was, and that's not blowing it up or giving it hype. That's just the way it was.
Yeah.
It was just so beautiful. I mean,
I wish I could have been there.
Well, I have been friends with June Gall for 3 years plus. I've talked to her many, many times privately. And to actually give my June a hug in real life was just like, and there was nothing awkward about it. It was just as if I was hugging a family member.
Great.
Just if I was hugging my wife, my kids. There was nothing awkward about it at all. So.
Well, basically what you're trying to say is it was a priceless opportunity that you were able to take.
Pretty much, and it was totally unexpected. I was expecting to do a live stream like we did the previous year alongside with Ghost Mafia, and we were going to rally and get June. Out of the blue, this one, I think it was Thursday night, Cap 7 throws me a Zoom link. I had finished a live stream. I come up there, and he's just going nuts, like, we got to get 100 people in. And I'm like, wow, what are we doing, Cab? I'm like, are we doing a fundraiser for something? What are we doing? I'll tell you in a minute. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then Ghost Mafia comes up, and Ghost is looking at me. I'm looking at him. We're like, what the hell is Cab doing here? We didn't know. And just out of the blue, he's like, guys, how would you like Green Bay Wacky to go be with June Gall? And I was like, oh, no, what?
Oh, my goodness.
And he just turned to the community and said, we got to get him there. He needs money to get there. And I was like, I don't do fundraisers. This was something different. And the community just said, you're going. And they donated. And next thing I knew, I was
lovely.
going to see
That's
June
really
Gall.
great.
So I wish I could have brought my wife, but the timing, it was so sudden. There was no time to arrange the schedule. So, maybe next year or something. But it was epic. It was epic. And, giving Aniki a hug, too, and meeting Todd.
Yeah.
Meeting the seamstress. So I don't want to... Aniki, if you're out there somewhere too, I enjoyed hugging you too, my fam.
Oh yeah. way to cover your ass there, Dave.
Yeah, of course.
But honestly,
I wouldn't mind hugging you on a bun there, Herman.
I will give you the biggest hug ever. Just no grabbing my butt.
I hope it's stuck in your head, Captain Annie, because then you'll go to my playlist, which is in this live stream, and you'll tweet it out. It might go viral.
I do have to say we have the greatest community. They come together when people are in need, or when people need things, or if anything arises for anybody. We've got the greatest community.
Well,
even after we would go, the evening we went back to the motel, and we were sitting out there smoking cigarettes. It was no different than when we sit around and chew the fat here. It was no different. The only thing was I could smell their cigarette smoke, and they could smell mine.
There you go. Right.
I wish two things. I wish we would have had more time. And that night back at the hotel, the first night I got there, I fell asleep till 8 in the morning because I had stayed up for almost 36 hours. I couldn't do it anymore. I was like,
Wow.
There just wasn't enough time for me to sleep properly leading up to leaving. I did a lot of getting my truck ready. It was a long drive, and I know I'm funny this way. I was telling I bring my air compressor, my air tools, my spare tires, what if I break down on the road? I got a generator, And so a lot of extra work the average person wouldn't do, Of course, it was a waste of time. The truck did just fine.
Right. Well.
Yeah, but it's just that case. You just never know. And if you just happen to see maybe a family that have broken down on the side of the road, or somebody that is changing a tire or something, you can do your good deed of the day and just pull over, and you've got your air compressor there.
Well, because I tow campers, I've had campers where the tires blow out. And believe me, when you're on the side of the road trying to jack up a camper and change a tire with a crow iron bar, that's why I bring my own stuff so I can do like a pit crew. Just, just boom, and it's on, and I'm out of there.
Dave is like MacGyver.
I
And he doesn't freak out about nothing. Nothing. He goes into troubleshoot mode, just instantly calm, cool. I envy him so bad in that regard.
The OBS is running good. It is. We had one drop tonight, but that's part of the live streaming game,
Hey,
Don't jinx it, Dave.
Yeah, Dave, seriously. Now, Dave, I got a kick out of June Gall's video where you were told to go up on the balcony if you want to smoke or no.
Cab
got sent out there allegedly, or he was playing a joke on you. It's hilarious.
Oh, there's the seamstress.
Hey, seamstress.
There she is.
Hey,
I enjoyed pinching your chubby cheeks, Green Bay Wacky.
Was the wedding proposal accepted, Dave, or is it still pending?
Goodness. Yeah, I've got this ring here, Herman. I mean,
that was Todd that proposed to her. That's right, Todd.
Well, he could,
Any word on that, Todd?
He's available.
No.
I'm just checking.
I'm not worthy.
I'm not worthy. Hey, I'm not either.
I get so much grief about that because I'm always bragging about my wife. But I've found true love. I've found the woman I will die with.
Good.
Yeah, that's good, Dave.
That's good. That's seriously no joke. That's actually
it's a rarity nowadays.
Well, people act like it's boring to be with the same lady or the same guy for a long time, but we still laugh. We still enjoy each other. And, yeah, we fight once in a while. Everyone does. Who doesn't? But I've never thought of... I don't want to be with anyone else, My wife, she laughs. She's like, my goodness, one guy's enough. I would never want a second one,
But, maybe I can get help from Herman to try to find the love of my life underneath my blanket.
Okay.
What?
Hey, in case you guys are wondering where I'm at, no, I'm not under a tent. I'm using my blanket as a tent.
Oh, wow. He's redoing what me and Cab did, Brokeback Mountain 3. I just can't quit you, Angel. I just can't.
I have a question. Was there really a hole in there? Seriously, because I heard Cap say that, and I started laughing my ass off. I was like, wow.
The camera didn't capture it good enough. The Cab was on the pole on the inside.
Was he really? That's funny.
Yeah.
That's so hilarious.
If I would have had false teeth, they would have went flying across that part. Because when he did that,
And just out of your guys' opinion, are you guys able to hear the echo? Because over the past month or so, there's been quite an echo in my apartment that people have been trying to help me with, and I just want to make sure if it's as
all right.
as it was.
I don't hear it. It sounds fine.
By the way, Tiffany Pagoda says it's a beautiful thing, Green Bay Wacky. I'm happily married too. Would do it again tomorrow. I'm glad you found some true love, Tiffany. Also. Oh, Dio Sherry channel. Now, is this a new channel? I don't recognize that name. And if you've been here before, I apologize. But if you haven't, welcome.
It's not one that I recognize.
Juxtapose, Hillbilly Pyro. There's a couple of the regular usual suspects. How you guys doing
Hey,
today?
Jux.
Juxtapose.
Hey, Jux.
Hey, Jux.
Hey, Hillbilly.
Hi, Todd. Oh, wait. You're already here.
Hey, Todd's
Hi,
out there.
Herman.
Shit, wait
How
a
you
minute. He's up on
doing?
the panel.
Oh,
Sorry.
Todd. Wait, oh, gosh. Yeah.
Got excited there for a second. I'm sorry.
You always get excited, Dave.
Yeah.
Please stop. Please contain yourself.
You know, now I got to move myself again. I got to get... There you go. I was covering Herman. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute.
What? I didn't do it.
Angel and Todd. Hold on. I got to do this real quick.
Oh, crap.
They're not getting off. They're not getting off on this.
Oh, they're having the cheese.
cheese
head.
head. The cheese head initiation.
Okay. Don't move, Todd. Here we go.
Todd, stay where you're at.
Oh, I got to make it smaller because this picture is smaller. There we go. All right. Todd is now a cheesehead from Wisconsin. There we go. And Angel, here we go.
From Wisconsin.
Angel is now a cheesehead from Wisconsin.
He's an honorary cheesehead.
All right. We've added them. Okay, there we go.
They've been initiated.
It's my picture from Ghana. All right, it's gone. It's moved. Okay, there we go. I love doing that.
Hillbilly's got a new pyro puppy running around.
What is a pyro puppy? Just a
A
puppy,
puppy.
to the pyro family? Is that kind of what he means?
Yeah, Hillbilly Pyro. So it's a pyro puppy.
Oh, yeah. Hold on there a sec. Yes, Miggy. Miggy's back. How did we do that on Twitter originally?
Yes, Miggy, it does change.
How did we do that originally, Miggy? Were you on Twitter? How did we do that before? How did we get your link before, Miggy? Let me look here. Bear with me a sec here. My goodness, I have so many conversations going here. How did we get Mickey the link before?
I don't know.
Was it on Twitter?
Might have been.
Either to Twitter or to her on Hangouts if you guys are connected.
No, it was. How did we do it before?
It must have been Twitter or email.
Yeah, maybe.
Twitter.
It was Twitter.
Yes, just say Twitter.
Yeah, send me a message, and then that'll make it spring to life here. Send me a message, Maggie. I don't know why I'm not seeing that.
Nina, you moms are amazing. You multitask like you can't believe.
Bye, seamstress. Take care.
Hey, we can get the seamstress up here if she wants to be.
And she's off.
Oh, she's leaving?
Let me tell you something. Todd, I heard what you said. I didn't even know I was muted. I'm cleaning up after the fire. I have to do all my dishes. So it's like I got a pile over on my one counter, and my whole stove is full.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Be thankful. Be thankful, kid. You know?
I know.
As you wash each one, that can be your prayer of thanks that everything wasn't worse. You know?
Yeah.
A lot of times people think that you gotta do, you know, I myself, I'm not good with words. So a lot of times I'll just say, hey, you know, I'm doing this, that, or the other. This act is my prayer. That's my, you know, this is my thank you, or this is my, you know, I offer it up as, you know, that's what I do.
It's like now I'm fine.
Todd, you have quite the gallery of antiques right behind you.
Oh yeah, I'm an auction junkie.
Well, the good thing about you, Herman, is that you are a cheesy junkie.
You know what I'm wondering? I wonder if Miggy got the link from Cab 7 before. I'm trying to get her Twitter again.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah,
because Cab was up. Cab shooter her a link.
No, what's your Twitter, Maggie? Just tell me your Twitter and I'll follow you.
Hey, Green Bay, I got a question for you.
Yeah, ask away.
Okay, now even though Zara sent me the link, okay, so wouldn't that link work every time if it's your stream?
Yeah, you could give it to other people if you said, "Can I get so and so up here?" Yes, you can give it, but once the stream's over, it'll be a dead link, so to speak.
But now, even though he sent it before, right, and it's just your Zoom, she should have the link from before. Can she use that?
No, because that was a different room.
Oh, okay.
It's always
I
a
just
different
wanted
room.
to ask.
Yep, but I wasn't following her. I think Cab 7 got her link, so now I'm gonna go find her.
Yeah.
Let me go find her and follow her. There she is, and I will
Oh,
follow.
I need another cup of Joe.
Yep, I think I got it now. And assuming I got the right one, check your Twitter, Miggy. Check your Twitter.
Gosh, what if it's the wrong one, Dave?
I know.
That would be funny. By the way, Dave, I'm fully convinced that I got purged because I just got the 10 subscribers back. So I think YouTube took them away and gave them back to me. So I got purged. No one hates me yet.
You know, Herman,
yeah.
I'm not a creator. You know that. So this is just an outsider's perspective.
Yeah, please.
You said you was going to unblock. I wouldn't say a word to anybody. I just do your streams and it's not even say nothing about it.
I know. I should have done that.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to announce who you block or unblock or. See, with me, it's a little different because I'm going for the blanket idea that I unblock everybody. So for me, it's been a little different than you, Herman.
Right.
But I got Miggy here. I'll get her up here. Here we go.
I guess I just wanted to be like transparent, like I normally try to be.
Paranormal white noise left.
That's okay. She'll be back.
Yeah.
She'll be back.
Yep. Connection in the UK.
No, she's not in the UK. She's in Germany.
She's from the UK, though.
Now, speaking of the UK, here's TC.
TC's back?
Yeah, she's back.
Hey, TC.
She's in the UK.
She's in the UK.
Hi, TC.
Hi.
Hi, T to the C.
Hi, her H to the G.
Yeah, what's up? I don't know.
Welcome back, TC.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the greatest stream. Oh, wait, this isn't Herman the Great.
By the way, I want to double check. Nina's up here, Todd's up here, TC. Does everyone know everybody that's on the panel or no? And now we got Miggy, XO.
Miggy's here too.
Hey,
Okay, I don't know. Don't know Nina properly. I know Angel Muniz. Don't know Miggy. Don't know Todd.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I know Miggy. I've been on a few streams with her, and I pretty much know Herman, who is my Herman Burger or whatever. And Nina, I think I've seen you once or twice. And Todd, this is my first time seeing you on a panel, but I've seen you many times as a moderator for many channels.
And Mr. Fulton Mraz is out there. Good morning.
36. Well, sit out there. You gotta wait for it.
Hi, Miggy.
It'll be there soon. Oh, sorry. I was telling my son.
No, it's
something.
okay. It's okay. I was just saying hi.
How are y'all? Good morning or good afternoon.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening.
So, Nina.
Hey, just so everybody know, Cab's awake.
Oh, see?
He could be lurking right now.
He is
Well,
lurking.
I know what's going on with Cab. I've talked to him. I know what's going on. He's just.
I miss him.
Yeah, he was going to be up here originally, but things.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's okay. He's okay.
Cab, this is for you. I miss you.
Cab, this is for you. Hugs.
Yeah, Zara said her internet crashed, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is. She's back.
She's back.
She's back. I was reading her comment. She's back. She's back.
Dang, Dave, you're behind.
I know.
Keep up, Dave.
Yeah. So, TC.
So what were you going to say to me, Dave?
I was going to say, Nina, you have not.
Love you too, baby.
You have not met TCTV then, Nina, or vice versa?
I've seen her in chat.
Okay, she's in the UK.
Y'all give me just 1 second. I'm going to go turn this TV down.
Okay.
Well, remember, Miggy, you can just mute it whenever until you figure out what's going on.
Okay, hold on just a second.
Yeah, just mute it. And when there you go.
Now, a correction for Angel. Paranormal White Noise, Zara is not in the UK.
Zara's in Germany.
She's in Germany.
It's
she's in Germany. That's why he said.
That's what they said that to me is that you are from Germany, but just your accent sounds like a UK accent.
I'm originally from England.
Yeah.
I moved over here the 29th of September 2001.
Oh.
She's UK Germanin.
See, well, I'm English American.
Well, you know, the one thing these gals have taught me is that don't ever say they're British. I learned, we used to always say that. Oh, they're British. They're like, oh, no, we're English. I'm like, oh, yes.
I messed up and called Megan. I said she was from England, and she's like, what the hell? I didn't know. I didn't know where she was from. It just sounded like the same. I'm like, oh, man. I'll never do that again.
Oh, Babson is out there.
Babson.
I swear to God, you guys just made me cover my head with my sheets in shame.
Okay.
Wow, what?
He has dirty clothes all over him, dude.
I see that.
My goodness. Hey, wash your underwear, Angel. Come on.
What is that?
It's underwear.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know. Awkward.
I'm lost. Tiffany's posted a Green Bay Wacky Moist.
Ah.
All right, we'll check that shortly. We'll check that out. And we are on the overnight Insomniac stream, which just keeps going on and on. Yeah,
which is getting crazy.
Goes on and on, my friend. Oh wait.
Yeah,
you can be serious. You can be happy. You can be sad, but ultimately be yourself.
And you can be covered in underwear like Angel is. No, I didn't really notice. I didn't see that as being underwear myself, but you guys said it was.
Well, I mean, I don't know what it is. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, by the way, Herman.
Angel, you took your glasses off there. Oh
my underwear just knocked my glasses off. But no, they're not underwear, they're sheets.
Oh, okay.
Did you wash them?
Todd was going to say something to Herminator there.
Oh, go ahead, Todd.
I just wanted to say in person, I've said it in type, but that don't count.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that, Todd. I appreciate that, Todd. Thank you so much, Todd.
That was a heavy weight, 6-month weight.
Oh my goodness,
on your shoulders.
Oh yeah. Now the real fun begins.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What are you guys talking about?
License.
Yeah, I got this is what I was telling you about. I got my license, my life license.
To do life insurance policy.
Yeah, you said that.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that was 6 months. 6 months of craziness. Now the real fun begins.
I sang a song to you. I remember.
I know you sang a song and you made me laugh my butt off in the chat. That was so funny. But yes, thank you, Todd. I appreciate it.
You could tell in the video that you just couldn't wait to let it out and express.
Oh, it was great.
You could see
everyone. I had everyone going. I was acting like I was all depressed and sad, and then I finally just said, "Forget it. I can't do this, guys," and I just let it out.
I was there.
Yes, I know you were there. I gave you 10 shout outs. 10 shout outs. Although I forgot a shout out from last night for you, Zara, and now I'm gonna get my ass kicked. So I'm dead.
I'll let you off.
You let me off. You let me off.
Miggy is so quiet now.
I know.
She's like,
go ahead. We'll talk.
Sorry, I was just letting y'all talk.
Go ahead, Miggy. Go ahead, you can talk.
I'm just chilling.
She's just chilling.
You're just chilling.
Right. Did you say you had just got your kids to school or something, or were getting them ready, or what?
Yeah,
was
I just got my oldest one to school. He just went and got on the bus. And my youngest one's in the background in the living room acting like a fool.
We're really struggling with the last one. He's going to be homeschooled again this year, I think. Just can't quite put it together for school. He was homeschooled for half of last year. He's got some things with fructose and some things, and he just can't get up in the mornings. It doesn't work. He gets sick during the day.
I'm worried about my youngest one starting school. He is very, very, very attached to me, like to the point where I can't even go outside without him pitching a fit wanting to go outside with me, even if it's just to go to the car to get something. And it's my fault because my oldest one's 10. And when he was a year old, I was pregnant. and I ended up having a miscarriage, and ended up having a lot of complications after that. Like I ended up gaining a lot of weight, and I had irregular cycles. You know what I mean? I don't want to get into details with it. Well, we tried and tried and tried for almost 6 years to have another baby, and just it wasn't happening. And in 2015, you know, or 2000, I don't remember what time. Yeah, it was 2014, and then it turned 2015. Anyways, sorry, I'm a little ditzy.
That's all right.
That for a minute. I wasn't feeling good, and I was about to go to the hospital. I thought something was wrong with me, and then when I went to go get ready, my breasticles started hurting, and I was like, oh my God, like right then I knew. I was like, this is a familiar feeling. I told my husband, I said, I think I'm pregnant. And sure enough, I went and got a pregnancy test, and I was pregnant. And so I was so happy, you know, because I didn't think I was going to ever be able to have another baby, because we had tried for almost 6 years. And so when he was born, I held on to him and just wouldn't let him go. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Because I was like, you know, as many complications as I had.
So you feel like maybe you bonded a little, like too much almost. Yeah.
Because I really did not ever think I'd ever get that, you know, that chance to hold another baby.
You know what? I've raised 5 kids. They'll get used to that. They'll get used to that, you know.
Yeah.
I think in Mickey's circumstances, I think maybe for the first couple of weeks when Littland starts school, there's gonna be the attachment issues, because I had it with my son.
Yeah.
But eventually they'll start to toddle off on their own, and you won't even get a goodbye.
Yeah, and they'll
I
get that.
That's how it was with my first one.
Yeah, they'll meet some friends there in preschool or whatever, and you know, all of a sudden, mom will be like, "Oh, mom, who's that? Don't kiss me in front of my friends," you know.
I'm hoping
because
I really want him to be able to go and not be sad that I'm not there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always made a promise to my little boy when he first started school. And we have a special thing where we pinky promise each other, and we cannot break that pinky promise because it's against everything that we believe in. And I always pinky promised him. I said, I will always be there at the end of the day to pick you up. And after that, he started to, you know, that was his thing. He was like, well, mum's pinky promised me. She can't break that.
Right.
And I pinky promised him a lot of things in our time. And even to this day, I have never, ever broken one.
Right, you know, well, they believe you. They believe everything you tell them. So
now,
you know.
Tell me about this pinky thing. If I could get my kid to do that with like doing the dishes, then it might be a binding contract.
It's in a way, it's a binding contract between me and my little boy. But the binding contract is that when I say something, I mean it. You know, I'm not going to break that, because we've done our little contract in pinky promises, and I have, to this day, and he's now coming up for 6.5, I have not once ever broken one of them pinky promises, even when we went through a really, really, really rough patch. And I mean, rough is rough, beyond rough. And I never broke one of them pinky promises. And yeah, it's a binding contract, because the thing is, if I stand there and say, I pinky promise you, say I'll give him £1 if he tidies his room, I'll give it to him. Because he's done what I've asked him to do. But there is times when I won't bribe him to do something.
Yeah, that Miss Jackie says she uses the pinky promise method with her daughter.
Yeah. I think a lot of parents use it now because it's the easiest way for you and your child to keep that bond, but, you know, then they can release themselves to go off and do stuff.
Well, the one thing I learned about having kids, like, there were times where my kids were throwing fits, you know, and all that, and we put them in the car seat next to us and just let them cry it out, and it's like, you're going to be fine, you got food, you just stay there, and they'd go to sleep all of a sudden, and, you know, it's just like at school being separated and stuff. They'll understand. You still love them and all that. You know, you'll end up having fights and all. Everything happens with kids, you know, and it's.
Oh yeah.
You know, because I know a lot of new parents, and you know, the first kid, and they got this sort of preconceived way it's gonna play out, and everything's gonna be perfect, and it's all.
I'll tell you now.
It's all
nothing goes
orderly.
according to plan.
No, it does not.
Mm-mm.
I remember that when. Oh yeah. I got lots of stories about my kids.
And the thing is, with mine, obviously, when I went through when people said to me, "Oh, you know, you kids go through terrible twos."
Yeah, terrible
when my
twos.
little thing was, when my boy hit the terrible twos, and I'll be honest, that's when I stood there and went, "This ain't terrible twos." And so I went, I had to go back to the doctor, and I stood there and went, "This is not terrible twos. The behaviour he's showing is not terrible twos." And I described everything, and that's when we went on the list to be diagnosed with autism, and we're now on the verge of the ADHD, because you get the best of both worlds. They come together.
I think my youngest has ADHD too.
And I was slowly thinking through this, Miggy. I think the difference between you and me when it comes to long speeches is that you are able to talk slowly, but for me, I'm able to talk really long without taking a breath.
Oh, now if I get into a conversation.
That was random, Angel.
It was random.
Well, sometimes she did speak for a awfully lengthy period of time, and whenever I do that myself, people are often astounded of me speaking for that long without taking a single breath.
You know what,
if I
Angel?
get into a topic, I'll run my mouth too and won't shut up. I have to remind myself, okay, shut up.
Same here, Miggy. Same here.
Same with me. I guess I just can't shut up sometimes.
I'm one of those people where I'll talk to anybody, like out in public. I get it from my mama.
Oh, my wife
and my
hates
husband.
that.
He'll look at me and he'll be like, "Why did you carry a conversation with him?"
My wife hates that.
I was like, "Yeah, but I'm friendly."
Yeah.
I'm friendly until you wind me up.
Yeah, that's how I am.
If we're standing in line at
your
Walmart,
best friend, I can be your worst enemy.
And Cab's the other one. He don't know a stranger.
Oh my goodness, Cab. Well, Todd hung out with him. I mean, he's just off the rails. I mean, he just and the funny thing is he just sells people on these crazy things, I mean, you saw it at Dairy Queen there. That was we're in Dairy Queen, and it's me and Todd and Cab and Seamstress, and there's all these high school kids there, and Cab's like, "Do you know who this is?" And they're like, no, this is a big YouTuber. And I was like, "What? Shut up, Cab." Have you ever heard of Green Bay Wacky? And all these high school kids are like, "No, I never did. This is Green Bay Wacky." And I'm like, "Shut up, man."
And the girl working the counter, she gets her pen out and starts writing his
on her right on her hand in pen. We gotta check Green Bay Wacky. And then I pulled up my channel on my phone and I said, "But Cab's pretty big too." Then I spun it on him. She's like, "Cab 7." Oh my goodness, it was a riot.
Oh God.
Yeah. But that's.
I bet he is a hoot in public.
Good morning, West Star.
Oh, he's just always got these. He's just hilarious.
I like his video he made looking for your virginity.
Oh,
that was funny.
Did he put that one
hilarious.
up?
He needs to make more
that
of
was
those.
funny.
I knew. I already saw it. But...
He was like, "I'm gonna go look in this long grass to go find Green Bay Wacky's virginity."
Well, I regret that when he came to my house, we didn't have enough time to film stuff because he stayed for like 3 days, but he happened to come when it was 60 below wind chills out, 40, and we were just in the garage most of the time. We went out a few times for stuff, but we just didn't really have.
We had quite a bit of snow at the time, from what I can remember.
Oh, snow and cold. And we just weren't in the mood for filming stuff, We just hung out and
Yeah, but the live stream that you guys did, when there's nothing to watch or anything, I turn that thing on because I laugh I laugh just as hard every time I see it. It is crazy. It is you two. I tell you, you're natural born team. You know.
Thanks. Well,
Oh crap!
The one thing that was funny is the first live stream we were gonna do together, because people were making guesses where he was going to visit, but no one really knew for sure. So the first one we were gonna do together, we came up with the idea. Let's do this. I'll make a drama title and I'll act like I'm really, really mad. We'll get 100 people in here, and sure enough, that's what happened. And for 10 minutes, I just sat there deadpan like, I can't believe I'm going through this again. Frickin' not again. This stupid drama. I was just getting all worked up, and everyone's like, "What's going on, Wacky?" And they're, twittering, and they go, "Yeah, this person's after me." And I said, and I finally led up to it by going, and this person had the nerve to come to my house. And then he came into the shot. I was like, we fooled you. And that's how we finally, Cat was out of the bag. So
you two are inseparable.
What am I hearing in the background here? I hear a bunch.
It's Tia fart arsing around.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay.
You and Cab are inseparable.
Yeah. West RG Explorer, good to see you, by the way. Miss Jackie, good to see you, by the way. Babson still hanging with us, by the way.
Yeah. I might have to change over to my laptop in a bit. I've got 12% left on my iPad.
Hey, 20 bucks is $20 too,
I'm not surprised Lou's not here yet.
I think I figured it out.
Yeah, he might be sleeping. Oh, still in, or how you doing? Saying hi to everyone.
Way to prop this up. I need to get the computer fixed. It's difficult to do this on your phone, and you can't really figure out how to prop it up.
Oh, I know what you mean. I've done all sorts of stuff with my phone. I put cups behind it. I put everything,
All right, that's a little bit better, I guess.
I went to Five and Below and got me a little stand for my phone. $5.
Walmart tripod was $4.
I need to get.
Well, I can go to Poundland and get one for £1, which is about 75 cents.
What does Zara got there?
That's so you can hold your phone. The stand.
That's almost like mine.
I got mine in pound stretchers.
Ooh, that's neat.
They're actually really handy.
It almost looks like Herman is zoning out there.
What is
always zoned out?
What is Herman doing there?
Wake up, Herman.
You don't want to know.
Herman!
You don't want to know.
Hand check, Herman.
Where's his hands at, boy?
That's actually stuck now.
Yeah.
Hands above the waist.
I love your giggle.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm here somewhere, but I'm barely awake. But it's okay.
That's all right. I was gonna give the 15-minute warning. I'm probably.
That works. I can say 15 minutes, Dave.
I'm gonna do the stream for another 15 minutes because that'll be over 3 hours again. And
okay, who's going on next?
I don't know. Is anyone? Well, I don't know if anyone up here is going live. Is anyone up here?
I need someone to keep me entertained.
Me too. I got some cleaning to do.
Yeah.
So do I.
I need to make some coffee. I'm getting tired.
This is my third cup.
This is what I do every day. You see this, Miggy?
Oh, dang.
Oh my God. I need new one of those. Oh, that's cool.
It's
got a spout on it.
Yeah, it's 3 liters. I make it up in the morning, and then I've got it out here for live streams and stuff like that. I don't have to search. By the way, Todd, this is Kirkland in here again.
Good man. Good man. I just got a delivery today. I got 3 cans.
Yeah, him and Ben got me to try this Kirkland coffee. It's actually pretty good, actually. It's I'm drinking it black, and it's pretty flavorful, so it's good.
Good as a
backup. Waking up, his folders in your cup.
Yeah.
Yes, that is so cab all the way.
Yeah, but you want to know something funny?
Well, you know, Herman, every morning you are flavorful and robust.
Thank Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Angel. We went on something funny, Dave. What's funny, Dave?
I've been on.
Girl, Nina.
I've gone on to Ben's, like live streams.
Yeah.
And Cameron's coffee commercials have run.
I've seen that before.
Well, people don't realize, because I've talked about Cameron's coffee on his stream a lot. We've laughed about Folger's Cameron's. The YouTube software picks these words up and throws stuff up there accordingly,
Yeah.
Hello, Jack Dawson, by the way. Lori Johnson, Green Bay, I think Herman needs a rooster cry so that he'll wake up keyboard.
Was that Angel laughing? Or was that a rooster?
No, that was me this time around.
Oh, I thought it was Angel laughing. It sounded like Angel's laugh.
I love Angel's laugh.
I need coffee.
Oh my goodness, I haven't seen this in forever. Am I actually seeing what I'm seeing?
Yes, you are seeing what you're seeing.
Oh my goodness, talk about a blast from the past. Jack Dawson. Seriously, dude? Dude, that's like, I haven't seen that for like, what, a year? Does that even exist anymore? I'm all right with James, though. I got no problem with it, James.
No,
but I haven't seen that.
No, I haven't.
Hey, Green Bay, you're the one that can do voiceovers, correct?
What do you mean voiceovers?
That's Ghost Mafia.
You can do.
That's Ghost Mafia.
No, Ghost
No,
Mafia.
Dave can too. Dave can too for his stuff. I'll provide the rooster.
Oh,
okay. You do the crow.
Do it, Dave.
Oh God.
Male voice.
I'm standing outside. It's
For
hot.
male voice.
Hi, I'm a freaking rooster and I'm stuck in Todd's house. I'm a freaking rooster.
You're muted, Dave.
My bad. I'm a freaking rooster and I'm stuck in this Todd dude's house and he won't let me go. Tell Todd he's got to feed me some more if he wants me to stay here.
And before you end the stream here in a little bit there, Green Bay.
Yeah, about 10 minutes.
But before you end it here in 10 minutes, I just want to say that I enjoy being with you guys. I always have a great time, and I'd like to come up again sometime soon. But I just want to apologize for the stuff that's happened in the past. And I understand there's been many people that have been like not bringing me up on their streams because of the stuff that's happened. But I'm sorry if it like made you worrisome, and I understand there's been many reasons why you probably haven't brought me up in a while, but I understand, and I'm sorry.
Good, Angel. It's all good.
Angel, don't worry about it, man.
Don't worry about it, Angel. Don't worry about it.
Have some fun and cook Herman on a grill.
Nobody's perfect, Angel. Everybody makes mistakes.
Why does it always come back to me? I love that.
Is what matters.
Well, can I tell you why, Herman?
Yeah, please. I love it. I don't mind. I want to know why. It's great.
You are one of my top 5 favorite people here on YouTube. Because ever since last year when you mistaken me as a troll and I was on your birthday stream last year, during the very first times when you heard my laughter, you have been one of my favorite people to joke around with, and you're like an easy person to joke around with. From my TV jokes that I did last week to me now wanting to cook you up on a grill.
Oh, hold on. Where's the off button? Where's the off button here? Guys?
Herman, I just realized I gotta do something before the stream's over here.
Oh, you gotta play the video we did together?
No. Wow, what is that?
What is going
Mate,
on?
be a little bit quieter, dude.
I have no clue what that is.
I think that was TC. No? I'm just experimenting here. I'm finding out who's. I think it was Miggy. I think it was Miggy.
I was gonna say it's not me. It's not
Someone.
It's okay. Don't worry. It's all good. It's all good. I got to put one thing up here before the stream ends here.
Bless you.
God bless you.
Oh, that was me pulling paper out my book.
Oh, I tell ya.
Uh-oh.
I get blamed for something at the time.
Sorry, I couldn't resist here.
Oh my God! Really, Green Bay?
Yeah, I made that. It was came up on the live stream the other day.
Oh my God!
It's a fireman's new tutorials.
Now that picture, I gave you that picture, Dave.
I
by
know,
the way,
I know,
of me. No, I love it. I think it's great.
Oh my goodness gracious!
I'm gonna use that as a thumbnail now.
Yeah, but with that picture you gave him, Herman, why so serious?
It looks like
I wasn't trying to mute Miggy. I was just trying to find where the noise was coming from.
I was serious because I was about to shave my back hair. It was a tough moment for me.
Well, maybe it is Miggy. Let's see here.
Could be Miggy. It's not me. I don't have any kids over here.
Okay, maybe it was Miggy.
Me neither.
It's Angel.
No, it's not Angel.
I know.
So let me ask you this: as we sort of wind this down, is there anything anyone on the panel would like to say to this chat? Anything about their channel? Anything about just anything, life in general? Anything at all?
But I do want to say to Herman, you will always be one of my top 5 people, and you are definitely great with the side of Green Bay French fries.
Wow,
that was very inspirational. I'm so inspired now.
Well, yeah, it's just you have been one of my favorite people, Herman.
I love you, Angel. Seriously, I love you, man.
You're a great person to joke around with very easily. And again, like I said earlier, I'm sorry for the stuff that's happened.
No, don't worry about it, Angel. Stop apologizing. Don't worry about it.
Wait a minute. I want to make sure something gets said here. Here, hold on. I gotta. Miggy, don't worry about it. Just because I hit the mute, I was just trying to find the sound. That's all.
It was my loud one.
It's okay. It's okay. You know what? Whenever we come up on these panels, you know how many people are always muting themselves because stuff we mute and unmute, mute.
Yeah, I was about to mute it, but I didn't. You got to it before I did.
Or you think you muted it and you didn't.
Yeah.
Because you just went for it and then got doing what you needed to do, and we all do it.
Well, there's going to be 2 of me in a minute because I just need to swap over.
Ooh, 2's
double the pleasure.
There's only handle
Herman.
1.
There you go, Herman.
What I do now? Oh, Dave, what the hell are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna go ahead and jump down because he's getting hyper.
Oh, hey, go be with family, Mickey. We're gonna be winding this down anyway.
Alrighty, well, it was good to see y'all on the panel again.
You too, Mickey.
Nice to meet you, Mickey. Y'all on the panel.
We're
Hope
gonna
y'all have a good day or a good night.
We'll get you up here when the kids are asleep sometime.
Yeah.
Then you can relax.
That'd be better. Yeah, definitely.
You have a great day, Mickey.
Yeah, thanks for coming up.
You too, Angel.
Bye, Mickey.
Have a good day.
Much love, Mickey.
All right, much love to y'all too. Bye.
All right, see ya.
Hey, you're right, Glenn.
What did I do? Oh.
And
Okay, Green Bay, I got something for you.
Yes, lay it on me.
Oh.
Wow, it's a football dude.
That,
is it a
No,
Viking?
this
Is that Brett Favre?
Is that Minnesota Vikings?
Oh,
Yeah.
see, that's Favre. Yeah. Holy crap, I hate that guy.
Well,
I'm sorry, I don't like Brett Favre. I'm sorry.
What was the deal? He, if I remember right, he went over to the Vikings or something.
He retired like 15 times and then finally.
But didn't he go to the Vikings for like a year or something?
Yeah.
He transferred from the Green Bay Packers to Minnesota Vikings, I believe.
And then to the Jets, and then he went to
2010.
Yeah. And he kept retiring like 15 times, and then he went to the Jets eventually, and then just his career went downhill from there.
Well, let me start by thanking the panel. So we had Miggy XO that came up here. We have TCTV. We have Todd. We have Angel Munez. We have Herman the Great, Paranormal White Noise, Nina Landis, and did anyone else come up here and leave, or no? I think everyone stayed, right, Zara?
Yeah, because pretty much the only people that have been here is pretty much everyone that you mentioned, because I went back to the stream thinking that there would be others, and I didn't see anyone else besides the people that you just listed.
So I just want to say goodbye to everyone in the chat for this edition of the Insomniac Theater, Tiffany Pagoda, Miggy, of course, who we just said. Let me go up through the chat. Divine K. Raven. Oh, wait a minute. Zara, do you want to say your thing? I'll bet you have something you want to say to the chat. You have that thing that you say.
Of course. I think most people know who I am anyway, so I'm not going to say what my channel's about. I think it's quite obvious. But I'm just going to go with that. Most people know that come to me what I turn around and say at the end of every one of my videos, the end of one of my streams, and I've hit on Dave. Don't know how many times. Stay truthful, stay honest, and make sure every single day counts.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's right. And I guess I didn't ask Todd or Herman or Nina if they wanted to say anything to the chat.
Well, I just want to thank everybody for just being so fun. You know, everybody in the chat's fun. Everybody on the panel. You know, it's just great people to be around. You're all feel-good people. You know, I like feel-good people.
I do too.
Yeah. What about you, Herman? Anything you really want to say in closing?
Just as always, Dave, wanted to thank you for having me up here. It's always a great time to be up here, and everyone out there, as I always say, if you guys ever need anything from anybody, don't think you're not loved by anybody. We have a great community of people that love everybody. So if you need anything from me or anyone else on the community, just know that you're loved and live life to the fullest. I can't even talk today, but it's okay.
You know I love you,
Dave.
Herman. You know I love you.
Love you too, Dave. I love all of you guys.
Yeah.
Love you, Herman.
How about Nina? Anything you'd like to say to the chat, Nina?
Well, just stay true to yourself, like Zara says. Be honest with yourself. And my favorite word that Cab always says, love and light is the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
Love yourself. And be true to yourself.
Yeah. I agree. So I just want to say goodnight to, good morning, Allison Live. I'll try to get some rest eventually. Glenn, always a pleasure. North Nottingham, Paranormal Investigators. Babsin, thanks for coming. Everyone have a great day. Much love. Chris White, Mr. Fulton Mraz, Tiffany Pagoda. I know Lulu was here for a little while at the beginning. Let's see here. I'm just kind of going up. Divine K. Raven. Joyce Sumter, always a pleasure. Chrissy. Green Bay Wacky, is it hard to have a channel? Well, it depends on what you want to do on it. It's not hard to start one. It's hard to keep one if you want to really grow it. No, it's not that hard. That's kind of random. I was just kind of reading that. Like, it's hard to have a channel. Some days it seems that way. JCT, West RG Explorer. I know Fireman CV. My brother was in earlier for a short time. Lori Johnson, Jack Dawson, still in ya, is still in her. Peaceful World. Ultimately, I probably won't say goodnight to somebody because I'll forget. So all I can say is be good to each other. Have a good day out on YouTube. See ya.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.